What is up, everyone? My name is Chris from Conversing with Chris and Misa, the podcast. Today, I am here to talk to you guys about the Anchor app. If you haven't heard about the Anchor app is the easiest way for you to make a podcast. Just like I did, you can create your very own podcast. The best thing about the Anchor app is, number one, it's completely 100% free to use. Number two, it is really easy to use. So if you're not good with technology, like my producer Lena here, this app is perfect for you. Number three, the app is available for download from your app store. The Anchor app provides certain tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. This means that additional recording software is not needed. Get it out of here. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many other platforms. Best part is you can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So guys, open your app store, download the free Anchor app today, or go to anchor.fm to get started. What's up, everybody? You're tuned into the Conversing with Chris podcast. Check us out on Spotify, Anchor app, or Google Podcasts. Also, guys, go to the Facebook page. If you search under pages on Facebook, Conversing with Chris, the podcast, you'll see our page there. Make sure to give us a like, give us a share. Thank you guys for your support. 3, 2, 1. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Conversing with Chris podcast. This is episode number 11. This is the first episode of the year 2020. Today is Thursday, January 16th. It is approximately 5:13 in the PM. I actually knew the date for once, surprisingly. Usually I mess that up.
He just says the date.
Shout out to everyone who's been listening. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the podcast. Go, if you haven't liked the page on Facebook, Conversing with Chris, the podcast page is up. Hit that up, like it, share it, show your friends, show your grandma, show your mom, your dad, your cat, your dog, show everybody. So today, episode 11, I'm here with my cousin, Mr. Patticus Espalin. Say what's up to the pod, dude.
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
How's it going, man? How was your day so far?
Fucking chilling. It's been a long one, but chilling now. Got these beers ahead of us.
First things first, dude, I want to thank you for being on the podcast. Shout out to you.
Thank you for having me, man. Yeah. Long time coming.
There's that bus. I told you.
Shout out 221.
So we're in my garage. It's raining outside. It's beautiful. It's nice weather. But it is a weekday. It's a Thursday. It's 5:15. So we're definitely going to get a lot of traffic ambiance. And then we're also going to get my mom pulling up here at some point. Expect that.
So just be ready.
Weird little interruption. Just
Mijo.
not weird. But just like, oh, hey, we're on the podcast. Say what's up to Patrick. I know you probably haven't seen him in like 20 years. He's still alive.
No, I saw her maybe 3 months ago, maybe.
Okay. Well, see, that's cool.
Yeah. I think I dropped off some strawberries here one time or something. I think
He's like, I'm not too sure.
I don't remember what I was doing, but I came here one time and she was here.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think when the last time it would have been that you saw her, and I can't put anything together. No, I know, but other than that,
yeah.
Oh.
Because that's why I said I haven't seen him in 20 years. Yeah, he's grown up.
Yeah.
Look at him.
That has a beard? What?
Yeah. What, he drives? I thought he was like 2 years old still. Yeah, dude, that's funny. So me and Patrick are actually cousins on my dad's side. I can't truly tell you for sure. I don't know how exactly. I think it's
Gilbert?
Yeah, well, I know like it's my grandma
Yeah.
and then
Well,
My grandpa.
first you have to say.
yeah,
how-
they're brother and sister,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's what it
Okay.
is. So
Yeah.
we're like second cousins,
Well, I
really.
was saying to Brienne, but you already figured.
Well, it's like the same
It's the same
relationship
thing,
to
yeah.
Brienne, actually. So yeah, it's the same kind of like
Fucking
little
Mexicans just having a bunch of
Yes.
kids.
yeah, bro. They like.
Oh, we have so much family. It's
Yeah,
not
dude.
even
It's
funny.
not even like that's. We have so much family. I don't even know how like some of us
Yeah,
are
related.
related.
I can throw a rock and my kid or cousin.
Yeah, just
like,
or-
ow! Oh
yeah.
shit, that's my cousin. You're
Or like
oh.
any random time you could be driving through El Paso and like pull a car over, and then it would be like your cousin or
You know
somebody
where I've
or
seen
somebody
driving?
you know. You know
He
what I
drives
mean?
a black car.
Who?
He's Blue's brother.
Jesse?
Jesse.
Oh, you see, you know
Yeah.
Jesse
Because
too.
I've seen his car once. I see his car more often than I see him.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, what's up?
You're all stalking him.
Essentially, that's what it seems
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
He's like, dude, there's
At
this
the
girl that
library.
keeps
Remember
following
he
him.
used to go to the
No.
like the rap shows I would have,
Yes, but at the
and then we went to
library.
Aaron's all when it was all like back in the day Aaron's before they shut it down.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Before
Yeah,
Aaron's
he's
was
gonna spend
Aaron's.
time with you for sure.
Yeah, that was cool. Shout out to them. That's what's up.
That's
All
what's up.
So we're gonna get into this podcast. I'm gonna open up this beer. You see, now we even have a train in the background.
Yeah.
So shout out to you,
Train
Patrick.
shots.
So I wanted to
Cheers.
ask you, dude, where did this Patticus name come from?
Mm.
Because on Facebook, guys, if you want to follow him on Facebook,
Yeah,
it's
it's Patticus.
Patticus
Yeah, it's not Patrick.
Espalin.
Well, my sisters always called me Patticus, like even since like I was a kid. Maybe like 10?
Patticus.
Like 10? Yeah. Have you guys ever read that book, To Kill a Mockingbird? Yeah. Okay. Well,
That's
she
what
like.
I feel like that was an assigned reading in
Yeah,
one
yeah,
of my
it totally
English
was.
classes,
And you didn't
and
read it?
I feel like I probably just
Didn't read
blew it. Yeah, I think
Well, there's a.
Spark Notes, I think, was a thing.
Spark
back then.
Notes, yeah.
and you could just put that shit in there, and you would get the synopsis of the movie or the book, and that was it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Amanda was like just like a really big reader, so like even when she was little, so
Oh, okay.
she read that and like
That
you know the
makes
guy
sense.
Atticus Finch,
Mhm.
she just put a P in front of it.
Patticus, yeah.
Very clever.
But I was
Amanda.
like-
just combine them.
It's like, you know, it'd be cool. Patticus. I was like, oh shit.
Hey, and now look, it's like it's stuck with you for years now.
Yeah, everyone calls me it now, so it's like. Damn.
I still call you Patrick. Though.
Yeah. It's fun. Like people
I was
like.
gonna say he said Patrick. I
Yeah.
heard Patticus from the other people, and I was like, and then I saw you on Facebook. But
Yeah. Yeah, Patrick, Patticus, Pat, Patrice, all of them.
If it starts with the P,
yeah, if it starts with the P, you can
It's
call
in
me.
my
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
that's what's up, dude.
Patty Ice, either or, no matter.
Patty Ice.
So my friend Cedric called me.
I guess, yeah, because Natty Ice,
Patty
Patty Ice.
Ice.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Nicknames are crazy like that, though. They originate in like the craziest forms, and the relationships.
It's mostly
are
just
unique
high
to
conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's mostly what it
them.
is.
Other people are
I'm like,
giving
you know what?
different
Yeah,
nicknames.
that's what. Like
like,
I
dude.
have like 4 nicknames, I would say.
You have nicknames?
Yeah. A lot of my homies call me CP just because of my initials.
Oh,
And back in the day, they used to call me like stupid shit, like cat poop.
like,
Dumbass
Ryan,
shit.
no,
Stupid.
Ryan still calls
Yeah,
me
Ryan
Cat
still has me in his phone as cat poop.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not.
but
Did
we've been
It's
homies
not
forever.
normal, you know.
But yeah, they just took the C and the P from my name, Christopher Paul, and they just
They just put cat poop?
they just did cat poop.
What
I
did
don't
you
know.
say Caesar used to call you? That I was like, that's weird.
Oh, they used to call me fucking turtle. They said I looked like a turtle.
That's
I was
fucked
like,
up.
that's
Yeah.
me. That's funny.
But But like people have told me I look like a turtle, so like there is some truth behind that.
There is
You know
some
what I mean?
That's not what I thought of when I saw you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not everybody
I don't
looks at
care,
a
but I
person
don't-
and just hey, a turtle,
You look like a turtle.
or like hey,
You look like a rabbit.
you're a
Like,
fox.
You're a
You know what I mean?
fox.
Yeah.
Has
Well,
anybody told you you look like a fox?
Yeah, well, apparently Caesar just meets people and assigns animals to them.
Their spirit animal.
Yeah,
We gotta ask him.
I don't know what his criteria is,
Yeah.
how he does it, but you show up, you hang out with them enough, he'll assign you an
He
animal.
finds your spirit animal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah. I'm kind of down.
He's
I want to know my spirit
He's
animal.
like, can I meet this?
Yeah, can I meet this?
Yeah,
Have
well-
you seen those ones on Instagram where you put that little thing on your head and you
Oh
do
yeah,
it?
have you done the Disney
Guess
one?
one? Yep.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Disney?
Yeah,
Jafar.
yeah. I got fucking
No.
Khan from fucking Jungle Book.
Con?
Yeah, that tiger that like hates.
Oh,
fucking-
yeah.
that wants to kill him.
Yeah,
Aw.
Yeah, I was like, how rude.
Dude, I like the original Jungle Book.
That one's a good one.
That one was
It's on
cool.
Disney Plus.
I didn't
It
like
is.
all the new ones they did. The original one was fire.
Well, sometimes remakes.
Yeah,
are just
cartoons are the
not-
shit. To
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you can't really replace originals.
Especially
That's-
Disney originals. It's like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the remakes are cool, but like
it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, yes. And some movies are better left untouched, honestly. You should
Yeah.
just leave them alone.
or sequels.
Yeah, like
stuff
like all they do is like remakes of movies now.
Yeah.
Did you
there's
see
a
the
lot
Lion
of
King movie,
remakes.
the new one?
Nah,
No, I haven't
that
seen it.
like
I haven't seen it either.
what is it called?
Which one?
Live action or
Yeah,
whatever?
like the live.
The new Lion King. Did you see that one?
I did.
Did you like that?
liked it.
Yeah,
I did.
I haven't watched
I'm
it.
assuming the Simba part is still as impressive as it always was.
I mean, put me on a cliff like that, all majestic. I'm
Oh,
down. Like,
show me
of
the
course
pride.
it's gonna be Mexico.
Show me the pride.
All
That's
this
funny.
land.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really. I don't know. I don't really like those type of movies anymore.
You just don't like movies in
Do you
general.
got, you got like a
Movies
favorite
in
Disney
He
general.
just
movie?
doesn't like movies. No, don't get. He just
Favorite Disney movie?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
if you had to watch one.
If I had to.
or Pixar. Pixar's good.
No. We'll stay in the Disney family.
I know. Yeah, you probably
The
haven't
Disney
seen
fam.
Pixar.
No, I don't even think that's a Disney movie. Let me see. I guess Snow White was pretty lit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snow White was
You
pretty
fuck
lit.
with Snow White.
Yeah, I
you
like
know?
that.
You
Yeah.
fuck with Snow
Yeah.
White?
Yeah,
Hell yeah, I fuck
But
with Snow
Jamie
White.
loves our godson's mother. Like
Yeah.
she
It's because they had
loves
the
Snow
little
White.
the little dwarf dudes. So
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean.
Oh, they're
I could
cute.
relate to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Snoopy, Droopy.
Yeah, on any given day, I could have been one of them.
Those are all of my cousins.
Yeah, exactly. I know people just like. I don't know. That's what I would say.
Snow White's a good one.
What's your
Hell yeah.
favorite Disney?
Well, damn, I would want
Is
to say,
Finding
like,
Nemo Disney?
No.
Okay, you
Pixar.
see, that's what I was gonna say.
That'd be tight though.
All right, we're sticking
You know
to
what's
original
good
Disney.
with Pixar that I watched the other day?
What?
Fuck, A Bug's Life.
Oh hell yeah! Fuck yeah! Bugs
I
are bored.
loved that movie.
Yeah, hell yeah!
Bugs Life.
I'm all watching. I'm like, yeah, fuck up that grasshopper. Fuck him
Fucking
up.
Hopper. That
Yes.
that dude's a dick.
He's
So,
evil.
so that's your favorite one?
No, that's Pixar.
Yeah. It's
I was
Okay.
just throwing that out.
So what's your favorite Disney movie?
Well, Pat hasn't finished.
Well, shit. I don't know. Fuck. Probably like Pocahontas or something.
Pocahontas. Oh, dude, yeah.
Or Will Smith.
Yeah.
Oh, not Will Smith.
Will
James
Smith.
Smith.
Will Smith.
It's John Smith, isn't it?
Yeah, it's John Smith. Will Smith, Joan Smith,
Those are all different
Smith
guys.
the Smith.
Getting
Smith
my
Smithsons?
shit mixed up.
Smith and Wesson.
Yeah, that one was cool. And then the tree starts talking and stuff. And then she's
Hell
got
yeah,
that.
Grandmother Willow. That's my
Yeah,
girl.
she's got the.
I'm a woman.
I got her in my backyard.
Yeah, that's her.
And then that raccoon that she's got with her. But like raccoons are actually mean and like fierce animals.
Well, he was kind of a dick in that movie.
Was he? I don't
So
remember.
that little pug, remember, like that King's pug?
Oh yeah. Well, it's because
And
that
then
King's pug was a little bitch.
Yeah, and then they became homies.
Yeah. He straightened him up, and then
That must
he
be like
realized.
the coolest like thing to see in real life, like a pug and a fucking raccoon just being
Just-
boys.
Just hold me.
And then-
Just like chilling together,
yeah,
like
and then
yo,
a
dude.
fucking like hummingbird. Is it a hummingbird?
Yeah. Well, it was a little. Yeah.
Like a little bird, right?
Because it flew around all
Yeah.
fast.
It might be because its weeks were going super fast.
Yeah, I think it was a. I mean,
Fuck it, I'm gonna buy a raccoon and a pug.
We're gonna be best
They're gonna be
friends.
boys.
What is my? Oh fuck! What is my shout out my friend Tony. He has the. What does he have? The dogs or what were they?
Bulldogs.
No. The pigs, the guinea pigs.
Ha!
Dude, this guy's got two
Yes.
guinea pigs, dude.
And I kind of want one. Well, they need to come in pairs. He educated us that they're better.
Yeah, you
when
have to
they're
get them in
together.
pairs, and then they eat like apples and shit, so you can
Like
like.
guinea pig?
Yeah, he's got two of them, dude.
And he was like, I think I can get him to like talk to you. And he's like,
Yeah, I got him on. He was on the podcast, and then.
They fucking talk.
Well, no,
Well, I mean-
I was like, what?
So,
You're like, how come nobody
and
said
they're-
this?
Why don't we
in
have
their
multiple guinea
language.
pigs?
Yeah,
and
so then like he was trying to show me the guinea pigs, but it didn't work. But you could hear him like squilling around.
No, he's talking to us.
No,
One
it didn't
was
work.
white and brown.
Oh, did he? I think he
It
did.
was
I can't remember. But yeah, dude,
been a long
fucking
day.
guinea
Great.
pigs. Yeah, dude, today's been a long day. What'd you do today?
Fuck. Well, I had to go to MSU fucking to go change my schedule and shit.
Or did you get it taken care of?
Oh yeah, it's all good to go. Everything's good.
So when do you start?
Next Wednesday.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah. So it's fucking been
Don't
like.
we start like next Wednesday?
We start Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you guys started like sooner than us. I thought maybe you'd start this.
That's what I thought we started this week. That's why I was like,
I haven't
fuck.
even
I was like, I gotta do this now,
You're like,
bro.
uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
Yeah, it's because like I looked up, like I opened up my Canvas shit, and it was like, yeah, you're supposed to be here and here at the same time, and I was like, yo, can't do that.
So you don't register on your own; they register for you.
No, I did, but I guess the one that I picked, I fucked up, or I don't know if it was me, because when I went to my advisors, like I went like on the 9th of December, and
A long
That's
time
a
ago.
long
yeah.
time ago,
So I was like, all right, like let me check my schedule, like hopefully, like just get back into the the swing of things.
Let me just like
Yeah.
get
Sure.
back down to
Well,
reality.
Yeah.
check.
And I looked and I was like,
Reality's not looking too
yeah, I
good.
was like, reality's a bitch. I gotta go.
That shit
But yeah, I was there fucking for like 4 hours, just sitting there because I didn't have a fucking appointment, so I was just watching people go in, watching them go out, and then finally the dude was like, Patrick, and I was like, yes sir, yes sir.
Gets up all like happy as
Yeah, I
hell.
was
Yes,
like,
sir. That's me.
I'm just there with my skateboard, like just waiting. Even the girl was like, have they called you yet? And I was like, no.
No.
I was
Why
like, that's
so
your
weird?
job.
Yeah. And then she's like, "Wow, you've been here a long time, sir.
No
Congratulations.
Yeah.
We'll be right with
I
you."
feel like I had like my hand on the car. I was just waiting to win it. Like fuck. But no, I mean, gotta take care of it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of
So,
like
right.
the fun. Like if you show up to school right now trying to get shit done, and you're
It's
not on
close,
appointment, yeah, like it's cutting it close right now.
Yeah, that
so.
was my fault, to be honest.
Well, anytime you deal with school, in my experience,
And then anything you have to wait.
Well,
Anytime you have to wait like that, it like sucks. It really sucks.
What's cool is like that building is like super like warm, so I was like, hell yeah.
It's like, it's raining outside,
Yeah.
so we're
I was
good. in
chilling
here.
inside.
So what are you going to like? What are you going to get your degree in, or what?
Well, what I'm going for is marketing and PGA management.
Hey, nice.
So I'm trying to just
Oh, yeah,
work at a
that's
golf
the-
course somewhere.
Trying to like run a golf course essentially.
Yeah, that's the
Damn.
that's the
But
dream.
like a nice golf course, right?
yeah, like top of the line.
So that's a degree plan. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, it's
shit.
marketing and then like it's also
Yeah.
like a PGA.
Okay. So what have you done in relation to golf so far?
Like with like the program or like.
Well, let's start with the program first.
Okay, well the program's fucking awesome. Like literally, I have a golf class that I have to
When
go
did you
to.
graduate?
High school.
Mhm.
13.
Well, okay.
A long ass time ago.
No.
What high school did you graduate from?
Canutio. So.
Oh, Canute. Wow.
Shout
Rep
out.
'em.
Rep 'em. Rep 'em.
You got your wings, bro. You got your wings.
Yeah,
Little
yeah.
eagle and shit.
Eagles don't
We
call.
saw your
Pat.
picture there. That's crazy. So
Yeah.
I went to Canutio.
Yeah, hell yeah. I used to get dropped off right there.
So
in the
then
corner.
did you see
Walk to my
Nick?
cousin.
Or
Hell
no?
yeah, Nick's my
Yeah?
boy. I played baseball
But
with
were
him.
you? So you were there at the same time. That's
Yeah,
what
they
I
were
was
there at
asking.
the
same
I
time.
wasn't- Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I actually had him for my math class. I remember I walked in, like, fucking, what was it, like, sophomore year. I walked in, he was a freshman. I was, like, kind of, like, held back a little bit. I mean, and then I walked into class, and then I was like, oh, fucking Nick. And
Yo,
like,
what's
I
up,
sat
dude?
down, and he was like, we, like, looked at each other. He's like, you're my fucking cousin, right? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, hell yeah. And I was like, fuck yeah,
Oh, I
dude.
miss him.
Oh, I love
That's
that
funny.
guy. Shout out Nick.
Yeah, shout out Nick. That shit's funny, dude. So so you go to Canutio, you
Because I didn't
graduate.
know when you graduated, so it was like timeline.
You
know?
graduate.
Yeah, I graduated.
Then,
Went
did you
to
hit
college.
NMSU right away, or did
No,
you
I went
wait?
to. Sorry, I went to EPCC my freshman year,
Yes, sir.
and then I was just like,
What are we? EPCC Tejanos, or what are they?
Tejanos.
Isn't that what's the mascot at EPCC?
Oh yeah, like Tejanos.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Damn. So we've all been a Tejano in our
Yeah.
But
life.
I had
yeah.
gone to NMSU right out of high school.
Oh, really?
I'm not from here, so I did community after I did NMSU
Oh, really?
because I'm from New Mexico, so I got to go there in state tuition.
Oh, well, I get.
Tejano Jack,
Yeah,
bro.
what's good?
Tejano Jack. Yes, sir. That's our mascot at
They
EPCC.
couldn't give him like a Mexican name at least. the fuck's Jack?
Tejano Jack. I don't know what name they could have given him, dude.
Javier or something.
Tejano Mike.
Tejano Mike.
So how'd you end up
Yeah.
at NMSU then?
My sister went to NMSU and her husband went to NMSU.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so
we
I
met
mean,
him once, right?
yeah, Chris and Amanda.
Yes.
So yeah, we went. Well, like in high school, I would go up there and party with him like every fucking weekend.
It's
So
wild.
literally, like I was like 16 years old. Me and like my homie Sammy, shout out Sammy, Chris's little brother. Every Friday, he'd pick me up after school. We'd drive to Las Cruces, stay with Amanda and Chris Friday, Saturday. Wake up Sunday, have like Sunday dinner with them, and then
Looking
fucking
back.
book it back to El Paso. and then go to fucking high school Monday through fucking Friday. And Friday was like, all right,
back.
ready?
This is where
Ready?
we're
Let's go.
going.
No, it got to the point where we were like, they had like an apartment out there, like it's called the Grove.
Yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah, right. And it got to the point where me and Sammy were DJing like every weekend for these parties, and we would walk in there.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we'd walk like up to like
Cool.
their fucking apartment, and people would just be like out the window, like Pat, Sammy, and we're like, yo, they're like, are we partying today? And I'm like, yes, sir.
It's today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then yes, let's do it.
Dude.
So I literally missed you. Like, that's why I'm tripping. You
What
know
do
what I mean?
he's like, what do you? What do you mean you missed me?
I left campus
like,
right
how?
right before he got there.
Yeah, that's what she meant.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's why I was like, that's trippy.
Shout out, mom.
Now we got a mom pulling up
Mom
to the
pulling
podcast. I predicted this about 18 minutes ago,
Now
but
you can give her a hard time for not answering you. 'cause
nah, we're gonna let it go.
We're gonna let this one
Yeah,
slide.
we're gonna let it slide this
I'll
time.
put it in my tally book.
Yeah, we'll mark it as an L for.
He just likes to fight with her.
But anyway, dude. So so
That's so cool, though. That's
Yeah,
cool.
so yeah, I fell in love with the campus because I would just like, I would walk with my sister. She would go to her class, and I would kind of just sit there. I remember I went to one of her classes, and I just sat in her class, and people were like, "Who the fuck's this kid?" And I was just like, "What's up?"
Hi.
just walking into
Yeah,
classes.
there was like a dog
Yeah.
right there, and I was like, "There's a dog in this class." Like,
Yeah, some
die.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of people have
Yeah.
that
A service dog.
the way they have the service
I had a
dog. Yeah,
service dog in one of my
I had a
classes.
service dog in my class this semester.
And the professor that we had,
Yeah, it was probably the same
He
guy.
looked like Nick's new dog. He looked like a mad little man.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What's up, Mom? You're on the podcast. You're on the podcast.
I don't want to be on
Okay, well, don't say anything. Be quiet.
No, but yeah, I mean,
No,
You
like
see?
just be like not be quiet in a mean way. Like if you don't want to be heard, then don't say anything.
like they say, no doubt, don't speak.
No doubt. Yeah, that's a great song, by the way.
I love that song.
All right. So anyway, back to NMSU.
Yeah.
You never thought about going to UTEP or what?
I did, but I mean, this program is like super tight.
And it's exclusive to.
Yeah, it's like exclusively just for at NMSU. They have it at NMSU and 13 other schools, but
But
The
nowhere
closest-
close.
The
Yeah.
closest one was NMSU.
Yeah.
so,
Obviously, we're gonna go with the
yeah.
one closest to home. Mom, you remember Patrick?
How you
Oh,
doing?
hi.
She's like, nope, don't remember. Last time I saw him, he was like 12.
Yeah.
Facts. Here, get in there.
What?
Yeah.
He's gonna get it.
All right. Enough with the interruptions.
No, you're good.
All right. So, never thought about going to UTEP.
I did, but to be honest, NMSU's campus is just so much more prettier.
It's a funner campus.
Yeah, hell yeah. And it's
There's
like,
more of it's like a student vibe
yeah, hell yeah.
because UTEP's all commuters, so it's just different that way.
And that gets super packed all the damn time there. It's like, can't even find a place to park. It's like,
Yeah, dude. A bunch of people there. So, what are your plans with this marketing and for the PGA or what?
So, plans wise, I want to design golf courses. Like that's like my overall dream,
Isn't
or
this
or golf clubs, anything design.
cool?
But yeah, just to teach people is probably the overall dream.
So you want to design golf courses?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Damn, that would be dope.
I had met someone who
Like-
designed zoos. That's like you don't. think about-
Zoos.
Yeah, but like
Damn, I
I
never
would
even
never
thought
think
about that.
about how
Design
to
what?
design a golf
A zoo?
course.
Design a zoo.
But like I never would have thought like you have to design a golf course. Like there has to be an in-depth process. But
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean?
I used to do that. I used to draw golf courses when I was like a little kid. Shit, you know.
You would draw them on paper? or
Yeah,
what?
hell yeah. I would draw like the whole 18-hole layout and just be like,
Dude,
yeah. I'd
was
play
there
this.
ever like a video game that was like a golf course simulator like that?
Just
You know how
type
like you could do like like
that roller coaster type
Yeah,
one? Oh
yeah.
yeah. I fucked hard with that game.
so they didn't have like a golf course one?
I wish. No.
I feel like they
They
could have.
should.
I'm
Yeah.
sure you would have found it.
yeah,
but-
for real.
So you used to just draw it out on paper or what?
Yeah, hell yeah. And then yeah, I mean, I'm actually going to Idaho for the summer.
Oh, that's what you said.
Yeah, I have an internship out there
That's so
to
exciting.
teach junior golf out there.
At like a golf academy or what?
Well, it's called the Valley Club. It's like this super crazy, like rich fucking golf
Like the
club-
country club,
yeah,
but
it's
on
crack.
roids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on crack,
Oh
dude.
my god.
Yeah, the guys came to NMSU like for like interviews and stuff, and
Like recruiting and shit.
yeah, so like the whole entire the whole team went, kind of interviewed individually, and the dude was like, "Yo, do you mind if I set up an interview with you tomorrow?" And I was like, "Yeah, hell yeah." And the coach was like, "Did they fucking ask you for another interview?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "You better get it." And I was like, "All right, cool." Yeah, because apparently like that place is like super fucking well
Like
connected.
prestigious, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, hell yeah.
Networking's important for
Yeah, and
kids.
especially in this fucking
And it's in
field.
Idaho.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called the Valley Club.
Valley Club.
That's so. Are you excited?
Do you know
Or
where in
nervous?
Idaho?
Sun Valley, Idaho.
Like it pops up right away. Jesus. Uh-oh.
Wouldn't you know it?
Let's look at this thing.
I don't even know if you can get into their website. That's how fucking prestigious it is.
Hey, though.
I shit
Oh,
you-
look
I
at
shit
this
you not.
place.
No, this
Yeah.
place is super
Dude,
fucking
look
tight.
at this place.
It's so gorgeous.
Wow.
And I'm gonna be living like on
It's
the
in-
fifth hole.
okay.
Like I think like that's my house right there, to be honest.
It's in Haley, Idaho. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Dude, look at this. Wow.
It's fucking gorgeous.
Take a
Apparently,
picture.
yeah.
This is-
I
dude,
am.
look.
Nose,
Wow.
whole shebang.
I'm gonna get like a GoPro.
Idaho in
and
the Idaho in the
Oh, that's
in the
really
winter.
yeah. Well, I'm going for the summer.
For the
So thank
summer?
God.
Thank God. Yeah, you wouldn't fare well up there
Yeah.
in the winter.
But it's so pretty out there.
Dude,
man.
look at these
Like,
greens. Dude.
Yeah, hell
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
That's fucking
It's
cool.
prestigious.
Wow.
Apparently, like a bunch of celebrities live there.
Well, yeah.
Or they like vacation.
It's like their sanctuary. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
hell yeah.
getaway, like fucking Kanye West with fucking where was he in Wyoming?
Kanye West.
Yeah, what didn't he threw? He threw like a concert in like South Dakota or Wyoming
I
or
don't
something.
give a fuck about Kanye.
Do you know that Kanye West bought like 600 acres of land and just fucking? Have you seen that picture where he's just standing?
And he's just standing there.
He's
He's
looking
like,
at it
"This
all.
is all mine.
This is mine.
I conquered this." That's what's up, dude.
I feel like that's what you gotta do though. Just buy a shit ton of land, man.
Dude, like, do you know who that Jeffrey Epstein guy is?
Yeah.
Epstein.
The guy that didn't kill himself.
Yeah, yeah. People know him just because of Facebook. Because everybody says he didn't kill himself.
Instead of the big
He
guns.
probably didn't kill himself because he was
No.
involved in some real ass shit. But anyway, dude, this guy owned islands, like private islands. Like I don't know where, but I saw this article. But this guy owned private islands and supposedly like you would use them
Can
for
you
like
imagine?
sex trafficking. Yeah,
It's tight.
Oh,
but like, dude, he, like that's how much money this guy had. He's like,
He's so bored. He's like,
dude,
fuck,
he's
what
like,
do I
dude,
gotta
you know
do?
what? God, I want to do like, I just want to like, you know what, man?
I want to sell people.
I want to sell people, but I need a place to do it.
I'm gonna
And then
buy
one of his
an
friends, was probably like super high or
Bro, I got
drunk.
an island
And
over
then he's
here.
like, dude. We should buy our own island, brother. And then he's like,
Amen.
yeah, bro, check my bank account. We can afford like 10 of them. And then, that's how it all started.
It's like, how the fuck do you buy an island?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, like, where do you-
talk to?
who do you
Yeah,
go
who do you
to?
go to?
Like,
What kind of
Do you just
realtor is that?
do you just show up and like, I want this?
yeah, like you show up to the nearest island and be like,
Who
who owns that island?
Is anybody here?
And then they'll be like, well, somebody was around there the other day. Okay, well, I'm going to buy an island. So,
Well, it's mine now,
Yeah.
so tell them to come talk to me.
and like, how do they like negotiate the price? Like, oh, well, this island is completely surrounded by water. If you get hit by a hurricane, you might be done. But,
Yeah, it's another thing you have to
15,
fucking
like,
worry about.
what's the price tag on,
Yeah,
on an
but
island?
money-
Like 50 million?
I don't know.
How much for an island?
Oh,
Google that.
Let's see.
How much for an island? That's some rich people shit. How much for an island?
Island kitchen.
They're all
In
like,
the
you're
ocean.
buying a little island.
I guess let's be specific. Let's say we wanted an
go to the
island in
Bahamas.
the Caribbean.
Ooh, Caribbean.
Islands for sale.
Oh shit,
Dude, this is crazy.
dude, this is.
Why would you what?
Oh damn.
Why would you need to buy an
Sex
island?
trafficking, dude. That's why.
Dude, there's
That's awful.
There's
That-
122 islands for sale.
dude, there's all the look at these islands, dude.
110 acres, 26. See, that's all I need. 26 acres.
Dude, look, that right there, you're
Post it.
good, bro.
Yeah, he's got himself a dock. He's good.
Yep. Dude, look at this. So okay, so what? Let's say okay, yeah,
Dude,
look.
$50 million.
Yeah, 60 mil.
Or is
for
that
this
billion?
one. No, that can't be billion.
That's billion.
No,
dude.
that's million.
Oh, it's million.
Yeah. Wait,
Sorry.
is that? No, hold
Can't
on.
read.
This is why
That's
we're in
100,000.
college.
Yeah.
That's millions.
I
I
would've
think
had
that
to
is
have zeros. I'm
billions.
off. 1, 2.
No, it's millions.
Is that millions?
Yeah, millions.
Nah. Way to go, babe.
60 million.
Okay, that's
That's
a
not
lot.
bad.
No, that's. I guess when you're a completely rich guy, I guess you
I
can.
mean, we can
afford
find the
that.
cheaper one. How much is that?
Look, there's a cheaper one right here.
together.
We just-
Look, dude. Oh my god.
Like, that
look
one looks
at
like a
one.
whale, dude. That's sick.
Jesus. Hold on. I didn't see it's the cheap. Oh yeah, this one's only 55 million.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. We'll
5
do that
million
one.
was-
We'll use 4 mil to get there.
We'll buy the
and
boat with the
We'll
4
buy the boat and build a house with that. Dude, anyway, God bless. So back where were we? How did we get into this?
The islands? Fuck, I don't even
Buying
know.
islands? That was
We're
crazy.
talking about Espin.
Yeah, but how did we get to that guy?
Yeah. I don't even remember.
Oh,
Oh, 'cause I
I
wanted to
know.
build shit.
Because because rich people buy land like Kanye West, and then this guy buys islands. That's how we see the connect
Full
the
circle.
dots right
Hell
there.
yeah.
Okay, so how did you like get into golf?
Oh shit, my grandpa.
The Gramps?
Yeah, Grandpa Manny. Shout out Grandpa. I
So
mean,
what's your earliest memory of it? Like just
oh really? I
attached
have
to
like,
golfing?
I got 2 minutes. I'm gonna knock this out real quick. So you remember our uncle Richie, or Theo Richie?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, he had like a bunch of like footballs, basketballs, and all this stuff, and he would give me one, and I was like, nah, I don't want this. And I like
No.
I picked up a golf
No,
club,
thank you.
and I started hitting the golf ball, and my Theo Richie was like, no, this guy's got like a really good swing, and I was like 2 years old.
A pro at 2.
Yeah, I shit you not. So like I fucking was hitting the golf ball from like one side of the backyard to the other. And like that's like the earliest memory I have of, like golf. Like remember him like giving it to me and being like, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna fuck with this. And then yeah.
Well, it's a challenge to take a stick to hit a ball.
Yeah, it's a
And then-
pain in the ass.
Well,
too.
that's what I'm saying.
Golfing's hard,
Yeah,
dude.
it
It's
sucks.
not like basketball and football where you can touch the ball.
Yeah.
You're using a whole other instrument to make contact.
My friend Dylan calls it my arm club. He's like, what do you describe the arm club?
So you pretty good at golf or what? What would you
Well,
say?
obviously.
I'm pretty good.
You're
I've been
pretty
playing
fire.
for a fucking long time. So
Pretty fire at golf.
I would
though.
hope I would be good if I
Okay,
was for the
that's
long
what's
time I've
up.
been
And
playing.
you played for NMSU?
Going to.
You're going to?
That's so cool.
Okay, nice. Yeah, because like you said, you were like training with them, right?
Yeah, well, we practice with the golf team and like, cause there's like 30 of us in the program, and then like the golf team is like 8 other dudes,
Okay.
and then we all just at the golf course.
Are those guys pretty badass? The ones that are on the team?
Yeah, they're fucking dope.
Yeah, they're good as hell.
I love playing with them because it's like fuck. You just realize like the level of like, all right,
You're like, okay,
this is
we're
how we're
not
playing today.
we're not playing around.
Yeah, we're not fucking.
Everybody
around.
brought their air game today.
Yeah.
Or their air
Not
game.
that
Their
you're not.
A,
Hey.
A game.
Hell yeah.
Well, it forces you to step up. It forces you to.
That's be better. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like if you have, it's like LeBron James. Like you play better.
LeBron James.
Well, you get on the court with somebody like him, and you're gonna play better.
Oh,
That level of expectation, you raise it for yourself because of their ability. You know.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, guys. So we're gonna take a quick break. Then we're gonna come back and talk to Patrick about his podcast, the Delegates Cowboys, and the NFL playoffs. We'll be back. Conversing with Chris. Rewind. Anyways, you check into the hotel. You think, okay, nice. Get my stuff down. Take a shower. Relax. Lay on the bed. Well, that's not what was in store for us at all. We get into the room. It smells like piss, number one. There's dead crickets everywhere.
Oh.
Literally, they're everywhere. Like, they're laying, there's dead crickets on the floor when you walk in, between the beds, like behind the lamp, in the bathroom. And then some of them were still alive, and then some were just dead. And so, like, we're sitting there and we're like, we don't.
After what's the drive? How long of a
Yeah,
drive?
it's like a 9-hour drive, but then you lose an hour because you go into
Yeah.
Central Time Zone. And, you know, we drive all day. Then we're at a dealership for 2 hours. Like, by that point, we're ready to chill and relax and take a shower and go have a beer and get something to eat. You know what I mean?
Not late with the
Not
crickets.
like hang out or worry about what are all these crickets doing here in my hotel room that I paid $365 for.
Why
And I'm
does
not
it
gonna
smell like
I'm
this?
not gonna blast the name of the hotel. You know why? Because I'm bigger than that. And y'all need to step your game up, and you know who you are. And I ain't gotta say nothing else. Okay? But I can't have live crickets crawling on my sheets, bro. I'm sorry. I mean, I could see 2 dead crickets outside the room, no big deal. But I mean, come on, these dudes were everywhere. We moved the stand where the TV was, and it was a line of crickets, bro. I have pictures, dude. Watch, hold up. Let me show Sam some pictures. That way you guys are gonna think I'm capping. I ain't capping. Look, you see all those black things? Those are all crickets, bro. The crickets were shitting on the pillows. They were shitting on the pillows, man. All right, guys, we're back from the break. Thanks again for tuning in. This is episode 11 of the Conversing with Chris podcast. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Hit us up on Facebook, Conversing with Chris, the podcast. I'm back with my boy Pat.
So
We are just wrapping up some golf talk. I just want to know what the best, what's your best or most under par you've shot on a course?
me,
Yeah,
3 under.
300. Damn, that's pretty good, dude.
And
I
it
don't
was-
even know what they mean.
Well,
You gotta teach me
okay,
what
so
they
let me explain really fast,
Yeah.
what par means. So,
Yeah.
okay, so there's 18 holes in golf.
Okay.
All of them are given a par, so it's either par 3, par 4, or par 5.
Okay.
So you're supposed to hit, if to hit par, you need to make it in the hole in 3 shots, or par 4, 4, par 5, 5, and so on. Okay, so the goal is to be as most under par by hitting fewer shots to make it into each hole. So if it's a par
Ideally,
3,
one shot, one hole.
well, yeah, but it's not always like on a
Well,
par
of course
5.
not.
You're
Yeah,
never gonna
that's
hit a
perfect,
hole in
yeah.
one. But anyway, you want to get on a par 5, a eagle, fucking birdie, double eagle, but that's super rare. But anyway, so that's the score. That's the scoring.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you're under par, that means you're doing really well. You're having a good day on the course.
Yes.
So 3 under par is actually pretty good because most people shoot way over par, amateur
I don't even
golfers.
like putt. I admire you.
That was
know
a
what I
great
mean?
explanation of it.
Yeah, you see, dude, it's because I've had to do this
I was
before.
I was like, all right.
You're like, hold on, wait, I'll slip it if I have to.
I was like, I like this.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I
it's
play
'cause-
golf with his dad all the damn
Oh
time.
my
Yeah,
God.
it's
that's
'cause
so cool.
I completely understand golf. I just don't know how to play it.
Have you ever watched golf
You know
on
what I
TV?
mean?
That shit's wild.
Yeah, yeah. Watching golf on TV is
I think I
cool
watched
because
maybe a
it's all
couple things,
fast paced
but-
and they switch from the different tee groups and
You ever
shit.
see Tiger Woods swing a golf club?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
You
like
want to
watching.
see? You want to see something beautiful?
You want to see something beautiful?
Tiger Woods swinging a golf club.
Yeah, 3 under par.
That's so
Wow.
cool.
What course was that at?
Lone Star, actually.
Lone Star. Okay,
It
that's
was
over
a-
there on the east side.
Yeah, right off fucking.
We should go to Top
It's
Golf.
like by Airway and shit.
I'd be down.
Oh yeah, I fucking love Top Golf. That shit's fun. as
Dude, I
fuck.
suck at Top Golf.
I mean, you could teach me a little bit, but
Dude, and I don't know if it was like the-
That's
when
what
we
I want to
went-
do. I want to teach people.
Oh, cool. Okay, we'll
When-
be your first practice.
when we went to Top Golf, I mean, obviously everyone's drinking, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So I went into the bathroom, dude, and it smelled like straight puke, dude, and I almost threw up. I was trying to take a piss and gagging and shit. It was, dude, it was the
No,
worst.
I can't
dude.
do throw up either, man.
Dude.
Once I see someone throw up, I'm
And,
like,
and then
that's it.
I
I'll
could
go
relate
there.
because
yeah.
after drinking 6 beers and hitting the ball 25 times, you kind of started you know. And so I could understand why other people were throwing up, but yeah. Anyway,
See, my
they
homie
probably
Cedric.
drink a lot.
My homie Cedric literally just comes to me to the golf course. He's like my caddy. Literally would fucking throw my towel, get the fucking pin and shit. And all he does is just drink.
that's it.
He's
He
like,
just pounds
dude,
beers.
why the fuck haven't I done this earlier? And I was like, I don't know. I tell you all the time.
I don't know, bro.
I tell you all the time. Come with me to play golf, and you're like, nah.
I've been trying to put you on game with me, and you're
And then
ignoring it.
finally he was like, I'm down. Let's go. And we fucking went. And he was like, yo, this shit's tight, son. And I was like, oh yeah,
I
but
told you. I fucking
I
told
told you. I told you.
That's why you.
Hey, you didn't tell me nothing.
Dude, that's funny, dude. Golf. All right, so 3 under, not that bad. That's actually really good, like I said. So,
I wish it was better, to be honest.
well, yeah, of course. I mean, obviously you're gonna, but I'm sure you're gonna try to push yourself to do
yeah,
better than
You
that.
get it.
So, other than going out to Idaho, are you gonna just keep trying to? You're just gonna try to be an instructor, if not a manager of a.
Yeah, golf pro.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what's up, bro.
Yeah,
That'd
Would
be
you
cool.
instruct first and then try to manage?
So as a golf pro, that's basically your job. You would run the pro shop, and you also run the lessons and
Teaching.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. So when I was in high school, I actually did. It's called the First Tee out there by Scott. It's teaches junior golf.
That's so cool.
So I would go help just on the weekends, just go help. Yeah,
That's it. We're gonna be professionals. We gotta go.
Yeah, it's the
Go to
shit. I'm
Top-
telling you. No, but yeah.
Don't go.
You're
We're not
not
gonna go to.
practicing.
We're not going to Top Golf. We're gonna go actual
Real
golf.
golf.
Oh, okay. Then that makes sense. I mean, yeah, why would you practice that tall? Well, I mean, it just makes sense to do the whole 18.
That's a driving range, I guess. Not bad.
Yeah, but it's not nearly the same
Yeah.
concept
It's
of
hard.
the game. Yeah, when you get out there and you're on the course and you're on the tee box and you hit it and the ball goes completely right, 100,000 feet.
Yeah.
You
like,
gotta go get
Now
it.
you got to go get it and hit it from
Back
there.
that way.
Yeah, so
golf
it's
is a fucking pain in the ass. I love it so
yeah,
much.
dude. Golfing is hard, dude.
It's like that. It's like that ex-girlfriend. You're just like, God damn it.
Can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Like, I love that.
I love that.
Yeah, dude. That happens. You know, it's one of those things. But
It's a true love. I love it. Oh yeah.
yeah, fucking golf, dude. Shout out to golf.
Yeah. Shout out my.
Shout
grandpa.
out to caddies.
Shout out your dad.
Shout out my dad for being one of
Your dad's the coolest person to play golf.
one
with,
of the
too.
few golfers
Is he?
that
Like him and like my grandpa. Like anytime I go with my cousins, it's fucking hilarious. Like they're always talking mad shit. Like just fucking around. It's funny.
yeah, and then
that's
when they
definitely
go golf, you know, they're drinking the whole time.
Yeah, and then I hit the ball and they're like, "Fuck,
They're
I
like-
didn't want to hit no more." And I'm,
Yeah, they make-
I'm like, "Come on, we're
Yeah.
just playing."
they're all hyping you up. You're like, yes, sir. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, they do. It's tight as fuck.
Yeah, dude, that's what's up.
You need those high people. Like
What's like your dream golf course to go play at?
me?
Yeah,
Augusta,
Augusta. I guess that's what everyone.
Where is
that?
Chalk, Georgia,
the Masters.
the Masters,
Oh, okay.
the green
green
jacket.
yeah.
Yeah.
The green jacket.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tiger won the Masters.
last one,
Yeah.
Wow.
6 times.
Shh, the
I
goat.
totally called that. I should have placed a bet.
Dude,
I told
you
my
should
dad,
have
I was
wagered
like,
on that.
I was like, Dad, Tiger's gonna win this shit, and he was just like, Yeah, and I was like, I know he is.
I know it in my body.
I'm like, he has that eye of a tiger, man. I'm like, I see it.
the eye of the tiger.
Yeah.
Dude.
And while he was doing it, I was just like, fuck yeah.
I knew it.
I was like, I've seen this before.
Yeah,
This
dude,
was
you
a long
should have
ass
bet,
time
dude.
ago.
Yeah, I'm sure you could have made some dough on that.
Yeah, I think so.
Obviously, you'd have to bet a lot.
Gambling's
But
risky though. Gambling's
That's the name of the game.
that's what you do. All right, dude. So I got 4 CDs
What is
here.
that? Oh shit.
I'm gonna show them to you,
Okay.
and then you're gonna rank them 1 through 4. Well, I'm gonna show them to you. You're gonna tell everyone what they are, and then you'll rank them 1 through 4 in your own opinion.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna tell you the story of how I got these CDs and how much of a letdown it was. So-
do I want to rate them now?
Yeah, you're gonna rank them.
Oh.
All right, so go through them one by one. Yeah, and I said CDs, compact discs,
Yeah, these are
For-
actual CDs.
for people who don't know what a CD
You
is.
can hear this one.
Yeah, dude, open one up and smell it, bro.
Let me see it. Oh yeah,
Dude,
that's
smells like a
1995.
CD. Feels like a CD. Feels like a CD.
Okay, well, this first one I got is by the boy J. Cole, Forest Hills Drive. You know what I mean? I love this fucking album. To be
Yeah,
honest.
it's a great album, dude.
Fucking Fire Squad. That's my fucking go-to.
So many good songs on that.
Yeah,
album.
dude.
You can't go wrong with
Yeah,
J.
man.
Cole.
So that's your which one?
Well, hold on.
Well, hold on. Let me see. This
introduce him
is a
first.
top contender. I'll tell
Yeah,
you what.
that's the first
Like
one
what
he's
great
seen.
fucking album art too, man. Just him
Just
post it
sit-
up.
Post it on the roof.
J. Cole's the man. I love
Yeah.
it. Oh shit. Next one. Blink 182. Which album is
That's
this?
the
one?
take off your pants and
Take
jacket.
off your
one.
pants.
Do you know what they mean by that? Take off your pants and jacket. Do you guys get it?
The jacket off.
Yes, thank you.
I mean, I'm not
Is
gonna say.
that's what you knew? Are you guys sure you knew, or I mean, okay.
No, like take off your go jacket off.
Yeah. It's because obviously it's a play on words.
Yeah. Take off your
They're
pants
saying
and
take
jacket
off
off.
your pants and your jacket.
I like the way you do it.
Yeah. I was just,
This is a good album,
okay,
too.
just making
I mean,
sure
clap-
you
I've
guys knew.
never been.
Classic Blink, right?
Classic Blink-182 album.
The Mac Miller. Which one's this one? I don't think I've ever seen this.
That's
album.
the swimming one. That's before the last album he released.
Did you listen to his like?
Well, his new album comes out tomorrow, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
shout out Mac.
Yeah.
Or actually midnight.
one time.
Well, that's not.
I don't think I've ever heard this album.
Dude, that's a great album.
It's a really good one.
This one's.
All right, so then you can't rank that one.
I
if
can't
you've
rank
never
that
heard it.
one.
So between the ones
Oh.
you've heard, I guess you
I'm
can
sorry.
rank them.
Well, I mean,
Well,
that's great.
I've heard this one. This is the last one here is fucking Drake.
Take care.
Take care. This guy just all gold out.
Just
Okay.
called it out.
Did you listen to his new shit?
Yeah.
The one with Future?
Yeah. I didn't really like that one.
No.
No.
I was like walking around to it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I think I just need to listen to it more.
Yeah, it's not that bad. But damn.
Working on the weekend like usual.
Oh, yeah.
You see,
Oh
I
my
didn't do
God,
that part.
damn
Yeah.
Well, I have to go like this. Probably J. Cole 1, Blink in order.
All right.
And,
So
and Drake.
let me tell you
Sorry,
how I
man.
stumbled across these.
You found these? Or
No,
what?
I didn't find them. But
So those are good.
I got a gift card from Lena's Nina. and she gave me a gift card to that place. All That Music.
Oh,
You know?
tight.
Yeah. Remember that place?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're at the Fountains. And so I went over there because it was like a gift card, and I was like, well, let's go check it out, see what they have. So I thought they would have more stuff, honestly.
I thought it would be bigger.
Yeah, I thought it would be bigger
That's what she
anyway.
said.
Yeah. That's probably one of the most like something that's said a lot throughout the world.
I just
Like
That's what she
in
said.
different languages. Yeah.
That's what she
Yeah,
said.
that's what she said. You know what I mean? Perfectly timed. There, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought that place would be a lot bigger, but it's still pretty cool. So the reason I bought these CDs is because I still jam CDs in my car, right?
Yeah.
I have a CD player,
Yeah.
my 2010 Cobalt.
Shout out Cobalt.
Shout out to Cobalt.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the whole time the CD that I've had in there
Right now is
was it was a mix. Yeah, it was like a mixed
Reggae.
burn CD of some Revolution reggae.
Mm.
And then so we go to the All That Music. We go in there. We buy these 4 CDs, and then we get out and we like, okay, let's bump it, right?
Yeah.
So I eject the CD out. It comes out, whatever, and then I start trying to put one of the CDs in, and that shit's not taking the CDs, bro.
It's even giving a kickback.
It's like you put it in halfway and it shoots it back out, and now it's not accepting CDs at all.
Go fucking.
So the reason I bought these was to play them in my car.
We literally
So now you have no CD player.
Yes, now I have no CD player. I have 4 brand new CDs,
But
but no
no
CD
player.
player now. So it's crazy.
Get you a
Like,
fucking Walkman and shit.
yeah, dude, it's crazy how life just happened like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Well, Did you try hitting it?
dude, we were messing with it for a while,
Yeah, but that's risky.
and I don't want to mess anything up, so I'm just I'll try again in about a week.
maybe
maybe something will
the car's in a
change,
better
yeah.
mood.
So,
Yeah.
okay, the first thing that
Maybe I'll try it when I get a full tank
Are
of
you,
gas.
are you gonna work this time?
Oil change.
Put
it in.
Car's like, okay.
That was the first heartbreak of the trip.
Yeah, the first thing I wanted to do was find a Jack Johnson CD, but they didn't have any.
Mhm.
And then so I got these.
What the fuck is All That Music? Is it
It's-
the one in the mall?
Yeah, it's at the Fountains of Farah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right under the Best Buy. It's really
Oh,
small,
yeah.
like I said.
Yeah.
It's a
But
small.
it's cool. I mean,
They have
it's not
vinyls
like
there?
we go by.
They have a lot of vinyls, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I don't have a vinyl player, so that's why I was just copying
Yeah, we're
CDs.
not into that hobby. Maybe later, but
That's what you need.
we don't have any.
Yeah.
Vinyls.
Because so now I got 4. So if anybody has a CD player,
Yeah.
Hit us up.
That wants
me
J.
know.
Cole.
no, that they just want to let me borrow from.
Yeah.
I just want to.
Oh, you need.
Yeah. No, I have a
You
CD
know what?
player.
We can go
I
steal
have a
one.
CD theme.
Yeah.
Oh
We
yeah,
can
you
go
have
get
a CD thing.
I have
Yeah,
a
but
CD
it's not
theme
the
for my
same.
Mac, but I wanted it to cruise, to
Yeah, hell
bump.
yeah.
That was the purpose.
You know what I mean? You could bump all 4 of these CDs and not have to change the song.
Heavily.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, how would you rank them?
If I had to rank them,
Wait, leave yours last. Let me rank first.
here you rank them first.
You can go last since you're done.
I kind of already know how I would rank them,
Okay, honestly.
but the way I would rank them is just emotional attachment.
Huh.
You know what I mean? Just because of the way
well, I can tell you why I
Feelings
would
for
rate
sure.
them. certain
you know what I mean? It's all feels.
Hell yeah. It's all feels.
It's all feels,
That's
baby.
the name of this episode.
Yes,
It's all
sir.
feels.
It's all feels. Yep.
Drake first,
Okay.
because Drake reminds me of my best friend Vanessa.
Okay.
Even though Chris swears he thinks that.
Dude, I showed them Drake before.
No, you
but-
didn't.
Before he was
I
Drake.
No,
showed
we're not even
I showed a lot of
here.
people
No.
Drake, but
Shut the
I'm
front
not gonna
door.
say anything.
At least I've seen him in concert.
Eesh, that hurts. He's like, okay.
Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna. Well,
Yeah.
I guess I
No.
could say the reason why I didn't go to that concert. I was supposed to.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
My ex-girlfriend took this other nigga over me, and then she ended up leaving me for him.
God damn.
But that ticket was originally mine. It was bought,
Well, fuck
Just
her.
For me.
ticket.
and we were gonna go with 2 of my friends, and
Yeah.
they still went, but she took another dude instead of me. So that's how that ended up.
And I was at that same concert, but with my
That's
best
crazy,
friend was
huh?
with her boyfriend.
Yeah, because it was in
And-
Albuquerque.
Well, her
Oh,
at
tight.
the time boyfriend. She's not with him anymore. And then I had gone with this other girl that I went to high school with.
But yeah, I should have been at that Drake
That shit
concert
was
anyway.
wild. We
Anyway,
met up with some people.
so Drake, CD number 1.
Yo, back to
Yeah. We just took a sharp turn real fast.
Fuck her and her mama.
Well, I'm just telling you, Drake was Vanessa, not you. We were from New
I'm just saying.
We're over there. You're Texas. We're New Mexico.
I'm just saying. I showed a lot of people Drake, and a lot of people don't give me the credit
I
that I
got you.
rightfully deserve.
I remember when you showed me Drake.
I didn't even show him Drake. I showed other people Drake. Anyway, go ahead. Go.
I would do swimming for sure.
Mac Miller swimming
Yeah.
second.
And
Okay.
obviously just
Now I feel like I have to listen to this.
great.
Dude, listen to that album, dude. That's
It's
a
good.
badass
It's
album.
Really, really good.
Really down.
Yeah.
It's like, but it's not like
I'm
like
doing the
Mac, like
right
the
now.
rap.
Is it
like,
super feelsy?
That one.
It's filsy for sure.
It's
Yep.
definitely feels.
But it's very musical.
I've been deep in the field, so I'm kind
Okay, good.
of.
I like people who are in the field. So we're all going through it.
We're all going through it.
Yeah, it's not. You're not fighting a war alone, man.
The microphone's looking at me like, you're okay.
Artists just say what we want to say and what we can't say, and they do it sonically and lyrically. You know.
I think it's the beer.
Okay.
Next.
Then I would do Blink-182,
Okay.
and unfortunately, I would do J. Cole last, just because I'm
Damn.
later.
Wow.
Well, I'm later. Like,
Shocking news.
You're just fuck- get the fuck out of here.
Oh, man.
God
My fault,
bless.
you're salty still.
All right, so this is actually pretty easy for me. It's gonna be the Blink-182. Take off your pants and jacket, dude. That's a great album, dude.
It is.
That album influenced me like at my most pivotal years, like 12, 13 years old. Like that's when you really like realize like,
Dude.
like bro,
You wanna
I'm
hear,
gonna
like, the
fall in love
craziest
with
thing?
some girl in middle school and
Yes.
it's never gonna work out. And, you know what I mean? It's all this like
Yeah.
stuff.
My middle
It's
school
all this
crushes is
nostalgia
the
that like
Like
I
first
remember.
date? How many times have you bumped first
Dude,
date? All
like,
the time.
Yes.
All
Like,
the time.
God bless.
That's what I'm saying. They say that
Every
people
time I go on a
forget,
first
they-
date, I listen to first
Yes,
date.
you have to.
You have to.
Blink, dude. This
That's
let me look at this.
Look at
Look at this track list, bro. Stay Together for the Kids.
Yes.
Fucking Story of a Lonely Guy. Online Songs. Anthem Part 2. The Rock Show.
the
First
Rock
Date.
Show.
Like, bro, God bless. Those
God
hits.
bless.
Hits on top of hits, my guys. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, I would say, would be Forest Hills Drive because it's bars on top of bars.
Yes.
And J. Cole is just such a badass. And he's like
He's the
one of
man.
the most like complex like rap artists from if you listen to him from like his early mixtapes to where he's at now, he's like grown like exponentially. It's crazy. So shout out to J. Cole. And then definitely the Drake Take Care number 3. That's a real deep album. You can get in your feels in a lot of songs on that album for sure.
yeah.
And then Swimming from Mac Miller. Just because I like other Mac Miller albums
More?
better than this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Watching Movies with the Sound Off was probably his best album. That movie is, or the movie, that album is from start to end.
Can call it a movie.
Yeah, it feels like you're watching a movie
Yeah.
if you know what I mean. But yeah, so that's the story of how I got these CDs.
Well, shout out
But
to
yeah,
him.
dude, that kind of sucked. You know, it was real depressing, honestly. I was in a dark place.
Yeah.
I was in a dark place
I'm
after that.
Sorry, like,
I was about to throw my car away.
Don't talk too loud, dude. Your car's right there.
Yeah, oh yeah. Sorry, my bad. Yo, I didn't mean it.
Give it a week. Give it a
Yeah,
week.
give it a week. Yeah.
can hear you.
Like I said, I'll change the oil.
That's
Put some gas in it. Maybe it'll change
so
the
funny.
Okay, dude. So, quick story about this podcast. The inspiration I got to start this podcast was actually from listening to Patticus's podcast. His podcast.
Yeah, hell yeah.
His podcast is called The Middle's Open Podcast. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about it, who's on it, what's it about, and how they can find it?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
what's your vision?
Whoa, dang. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, yeah.
Whoa. What's the meaning of life?
Right, fuck.
Know what I meant.
Let me go. Let me
Yo,
go.
you dropped like an atomic bomb
Yeah.
of a question
I
out
was
of
like, whoa.
Yo, you can't just ask somebody that out of nowhere. You gotta build it up.
He knew what I meant.
I know, but that was hilarious. Oh, man. Atomic bomb of a
God bless. Okay.
Oh, damn it. I knew this was going to happen. I gotta stop laughing.
I knew it. I knew this was coming, man.
Yeah, well, the middle's open. Well, I've always wanted to start a podcast, to be honest.
That's cool.
I wanted to talk about fucking baseball. Like that was like my overall.
Ooh.
Because
Baseball pod.
yeah, go Sox.
Go Sox, by the way.
Yeah, for real.
Shout out Alex Sport.
Yeah, shout out AC. That's my boy. It's just stealing signs. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll
The
be,
Patriots do it all the
we'll be
time.
fine, dude.
We'll get back into the Red Sox
It's a Boston
scandal right
It's
now.
a Boston thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the middle's open. I've always wanted to start it. So me and the homie Abel and Peter, they actually were DJs for KLAQ.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that back in the
and
day.
I had told them, I was like, yeah, I just want to start a podcast because they had a podcast, but it was kind of like they really didn't. I think they'd had like 5 episodes or some shit over like a fucking 6-month span or some shit.
Yeah, okay, I understand that.
But yeah, I remember one time at the gym, he was like, yo, like, do you really want to do this, like, for reals? And I was like, hell yeah, like, that's like my shit. And he was like, all right, let's do it. And yeah, so we started The Middle's Open. Really don't even know what the fuck the meaning is. We have an episode about it, but we don't really talk about what the fuck it actually is.
Yeah, because that's like I would think you guys would have had a reason behind naming it that.
Well, we all had like different reasons. so
Yeah,
we were all
okay,
like,
that's good.
Like, is that what you thought? Like, nah, I was thinking this.
I was thinking this.
It was like, oh, well, I guess that's why The Middle's
It has a
open, pretty
history.
much.
It has a history.
Yeah, it's basically just like everything's open for discussion, pretty open. And like the middle's open is like a baseball term, like in the middle. You hit it up the middle.
Hit it up the middle.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay.
But yeah, so Peter and Abel.
You could have named it like the Fair Catch podcast.
Fair catch. Hell yeah.
Well, no, because there's Fair Catch or like the Ground Rule Ball.
No,
Or
I wanted to
I don't
fucking
know.
me and my homie Cedric. He was like, because I want to do a podcast with him too, and I want to name that one 4th and 20.
20?
Yeah. And just kind of have it
Bottom 9.
Yeah,
This is
bottom
the
9.
podcast.
4th and 20.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Or like 1 out and or down by 1 out. Another third podcast. The worst scenarios.
Just the worst.
The worst case scenarios for
It's
baseball.
27-1.
Yeah,
It's like,
dude.
how the fuck did you get a 1?
The Sacrifice Fly
The
podcast.
sack fly. That's actually
That's
not
a
bad.
good one. That's actually a good one.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm trying to, what else? What other good podcast names can we relate to? Sports?
Ground roll double.
The Ground Rule Double. What do they call it? Oh God, I'm slacking on my baseball terms right now. Hold on, it'll come to me. Okay. Anyway, yeah. God, what? The Hit and Run.
Oh,
podcast.
there you go.
There you go. The Hit and Run, dude.
Fuck, it's gonna come to me.
Yes, that was a good one.
That's a
dude.
good one.
Okay.
too.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so
No, but yeah, we started maybe the beginning of the semester, actually, last semester. I think like in August is when we first started.
I just thought of another good one.
Okay, what is it?
The 4 3 2 1 Double Play podcast.
The 643.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude,
Uh,
sorry, we're nerding out right now
hell
on
yeah.
baseball.
I
People don't know me like that. I used to fuck with baseball heavy.
fucking love baseball.
I just kind of fell off baseball once they took steroids out of it.
Who's your team?
The Yankees are my team, but
Oh, really?
that was by like default because of my family.
Not true.
But I do like. Obviously, I grew up like in the era where the Yankees were like the pinnacle. They were in the World Series every year, winning a World Series every year, playing the Red Sox, ALCS every time. So they're my team, but like I don't know. I like there's I like different players in baseball. So
Yeah, hell yeah.
it's just about appreciating the game and the pitching and stuff. But
Yeah, go Sox, but I love fucking.
yeah, I know
Baseball
you're a
in general.
huge Sox fan. My sister's a huge Red Sox fan.
So was my sister.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. And like, I don't even know how someone becomes a Red Sox fan. But I guess the explanation is because everybody likes the Yankees.
Yeah,
Somebody's got to go
I-
for the Sox.
Yeah, got to. Go
Yeah,
Sox. And they
see.
were just like depressing.
Nomar Garcia Parra.
That's my guy. That's
You
my
see?
favorite.
Pedro Martinez.
That's awesome. Man.
I'm just gonna start naming Red Sox guys from the '90s.
Dude, I love both of those.
Dude, that's crazy.
Fucking Nomar.
Yeah, dude, the Red Sox. I always like those rivalry games between them, and then always like playoff nights in October after school. Like come home, MLB game on, and those games would get lit back in the day.
Dude, I literally watched game like 7 of the fuck. Well, not even game 7. Game 4 of the fucking ALCS 2004. Like almost
You
once
see?
a week.
Yeah,
just because I'm like
Just
go,
to
just
replay
to
it.
be like go Sox.
Go Sox, baby. Yeah, dude. You see, there's a lot of like nostalgia in baseball in that era, but I still like baseball, but I'm just like not as interested in it anymore. Big part of that is I fuck with soccer heavy. So that kind of replaced baseball.
No, true.
And then I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's like too long of a game now for me.
Baseball.
Yeah,
They were just talking about that today, and like how long the game is. And I'm like, but they're also talking about like how many games within that game are like you're playing a game with the pitcher, you're playing a game. With
Yeah. There's all these little mini
controversies.
battles.
What they're talking about pretty much because like the Red Sox stealing signs and shit.
Yep.
And people are like, they're talking about like they're like everybody does this shit. It's it's like
so okay. So for anybody who doesn't know what was going on,
I have another one of those.
Yeah, dude, go ahead. You should grab me one too if you're down.
Gotcha.
So anyway, for everybody who doesn't pay attention to sports like a lot or isn't into baseball, essentially there's a Spygate, kind of like what Bill Belichick and the Patriots did. Well, it's actually exactly what they did. And
Oh my gosh.
what they did was MLB investigated them. The general manager and the manager of the Houston Astros were suspended for 1 year from MLB, but they were also fired by the team. Essentially, what they were doing was baseball initiated like a replay system, kind of like the NFL has, to like or a review system, like where they would review like
their batting,
certain calls and stuff, and so obviously what these teams did was they were seeking an advantage from that, and the Red Sox got caught. Well, not the Red Sox, kind of the Red Sox. Houston Astros got caught stealing signs.
Yeah, the Red Sox. It was the Red Sox, Houston, and the Yankees.
Yeah. So, and then so there's like part of it like where Alex Cora was with the Red Sox when they were stealing signs. Then he goes to be the manager of Boston. They start stealing signs. And it's just like a little web of players that have been doing this. Players and coaches and managers. It's been going on. But they finally cracked down on it. But I don't think it's a big deal because if anything, it just generates more offense, which makes baseball more interesting.
That's what they were talking about today. They were bitching that they wanted more home runs and shit like that.
Yeah, and then
it's and
now we did something to try to get that, and now you guys are reprimanding us for it.
Now you don't want us to hit shit.
So, but it's kind of like,
but it is, it's cheating.
It is cheating. It is cheating in the same way that steroids is cheating.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
what sign stealing has been fucking going on in baseball.
Dude, they used to steal the catcher signs when they signed to the pitcher.
Yeah,
the third base coach signs, whatever. But now they're getting signs from the bullpen. They it's getting that's more complex. Yeah, that's what they fucking. It's getting more complex. So they're cheating at a higher level.
Yeah.
But it's kind of I mean, I don't condone cheating, but it's just them. They're doing everything just to get an advantage.
Yeah, it's just like an unwritten rule.
And it's kind of like the same thing that the Patriots do, and they are always doing it because they always get caught. But at the end, it doesn't really matter because I don't think it completely guarantees you a win. Obviously, look what happened to the Patriots this year. It's not like they win every single Super Bowl they're in, but it's kind of like they do.
It feels like it.
It feels like they do. That's the thing. But I don't know. It's not that crazy. I mean, they had to do what they had to do. They had to lay down the law, I guess, but. I'm sure, dude, other teams are laying low now because they're oh, shit.
That's what they're talking about.
We do the same thing.
Yeah, they're okay, so when does it come out to when everyone admits that they're doing this shit?
Yeah, and then I noticed none of the players were getting in trouble. It's just the managers.
That's another thing.
So,
it's because they had a meeting before, and they said that if they find out that you're cheating, it's going to be the
so
manager.
I think it's the players' union that's protecting the players.
Yeah.
And they're no, the players are
because you can't say which
are not at fault for the actions of the manager and general manager.
Yeah.
So, are you down to stick around for one more segment, dude, or what?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so we're gonna take one more break, guys. Come back. We'll talk some Dallas Cowboys, NFL playoffs, college football final, and just whatever else we come across. And we will be right back. Conversing with Chris. Rewind. Okay.
Sounds really constant.
Nice cold Budweiser, huh? Anyway,
shout out to Budweiser.
Right, to Anheuser-Busch. Actually,
shout out to the whole brewing industry.
Right? Might as well, right?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Prohibition.
Let's shout out to ending prohibition back in the day. That was some bullshit. Anyway, go ahead.
Let's go back to this cold brew. Nah, well, if you're gonna get that chicken sandwich, get the spicy one.
Yes.
It really, it's.
Mm-hmm. Well,
It's amazing.
anything in life, if you have a choice, original is spicy. Get the spicy.
Just
Why
like your
would you
relationships,
go-
you want it
No.
spicy, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, just like anything
I
in
don't
life.
understand
Would you
what's
want
wrong
to
with the
like
original? Like you want
You don't want
nothing
original,
real,
you want
the
spicy.
good shit. You want the
Anything.
real. I mean,
Here
come on.
we go.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're back with the last segment of the interview with Patticus Espalin.
Yes.
One last time, dude, I want to thank you for being on the podcast. How you feeling right now? What do you think of the podcast so far?
I love it. Love the environment. We're out here in nature.
We're out here in nature. We're surrounded by it.
We're surrounded by it. Feeling it.
It's nice. We're feeling it.
It's
Yeah, we're
within us.
definitely feeling it.
It's within us.
But it's a good time.
Yeah, dude.
Not too bad.
It's long overdue, to be honest. We should have done this a long time ago.
Yeah, dude. And honestly, the last time I saw you was at the Sun Bowl, and
Yeah.
I told you we better do this.
Yeah, we gotta
podcast,
do it
bro.
now. I'll
Well,
be mad.
I was like, I got the mic in my car, bro.
Yeah,
Bring
you
it out
do.
right now.
You did.
But yeah, dude, fucking thanks again for being on the
Thank you for
podcast.
having me, man. It's fun.
Like I said, tell everybody where they can find the Middles Open podcast again.
Oh yeah, well the middle's open. You can find us on Spotify, iTunes, all that shit. Anchor. I don't know if they have it, but you can find us there. You can follow us on Facebook. The middle's open. Twitter. That's like our big thing.
The
Twitter,
twit.
The twit. We twat. We do all that.
We twit, we twat, we tweet.
Yeah, we tweet.
Twiddle twat.
And
Yeah,
then we retweet.
Middle's open, and then you can follow. I mean, I'm trying to get a Snapchat for the middle's open, to be honest, just so there's some bullshit, but pretty soon.
That's what's up, dude. So shout out to you guys again. Like I said, the whole reason I figured out how to do this podcast was because I was friends with Patticus on Facebook. And then one day, across my Facebook timeline, which is flooded with such bullshit at sometimes, but at this other time, flooded with such gems of internet creativity that I feel are underrated at sometimes. But anyway, so I'm going through the Facebook feed just like everybody else does on their phone at work. And what I know, fucking Patticus is on a podcast. So the first thing I did was check it out. I remember it was like a podcast where like you went to a UT Austin game.
Oh hell
What did I say? Podcast?
A podcast.
A podcast.
That's what I should have
It's
named
a
mine.
Patticus, so it's
podcast.
a podcast.
Dude, I love that.
So anyway,
gonna
the
name my new
podcast was
podcast.
about like when you went to go see the UT Longhorns play in Austin.
Yeah, that shit was
And then
fucking
you were
tight.
just telling like your stories and then Ghost Girl and all this
Oh,
other
hell yeah.
crap. And how like all these people in your hood used to get shot or like killed back in
Oh
the day.
yeah, dude.
So that
I
was
forgot
funny,
about
dude.
that.
So I started laughing at that. And then I remember just texting you, like telling you, like, yo, that shit's funny. And then no,
It was
it's
funny.
it's because the way they
Very
were
funny.
the way they were talking about it. They weren't talking about it in like a morning way.
Fucking
Like,
Cheetos.
it was just like
Cheetos got shot.
yeah,
That
it was just like a super like just free flowing podcast.
was funny. Yeah, I remember you texting me and being like, "Yo," I'm like, "Just do it, man."
Yeah, dude, just do it, bro.
Just gotta do it.
Hey, so I text him like, "Hey, dude, I like your podcast. Like, you know, any advice?" And then all he sends me is Nike.
Just do
Just
it.
do it.
Yeah,
Just do it.
Yeah. That's what I wear.
Look, he's got
That's
the Nike check on his chest. Baby.
Yeah,
What's up? The swoosh.
always just doing it.
Yeah. So shout out to you for that inspiration. And now look, we're 11 episodes in.
11 episodes deep. That's fucking tight.
11 episodes deep.
It tripped me out. He's been wanting to do a podcast.
Yeah, dude, I was
Like,
always
this has
thinking
been,
about like me and
you know,
Nick.
like, a
Remember
couple
me?
years.
Remember that night?
No, even before that.
I
Even
forget.
before
I
that.
forget.
No. Remember we were
Before
with Nick one night. He's like, bro, let's start a podcast, bro, for real.
that. No, it was before that. You know when I remember? When we
When?
lived at Foxglove Apartments.
Yeah, that was
No,
back in the
No.
day.
You want to know why? Because you were like, I think Ryan and I should do a podcast. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Because like
That was
him
like
and Ryan,
circa
like,
2012.
they-
Straight up, bro.
Yeah.
Circa
Yeah,
2012.
exactly.
What a great
So-
word.
Yeah.
Well, that's because Ryan, like, you can talk to
Shout
Ryan
out to
for
2012,
hours.
by the way.
That was a great year.
2013 was a bad year for me. I took some L's that year.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah.
2013 was.
Yeah.
I had some fun in 2013.
So we're gonna erase that one from the
From the memory bank.
from the record book if we can. But yeah, dude. So I really like the whole podcasting thing.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's fucking.
And so that's what I was gonna say. Then he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna do it," but like this is recent now, and I'm like, "Do what?" Like I'm gonna start a podcast. Okay, cool. Like that's what's up. Like you're gonna do it. He's like, "Yeah, my cousin. He already sent me," and he was already like fucking with it on the computer, the app.
I already have my logo and shit.
Yeah, he was already. Yeah, he's like, "I've already been working on it."
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I was like, "That's what's up."
Yeah, I came up with our logo. That shit was fucking.
Yeah, dude. And then I've been doing like instead of always using their little like music beats, like I've been trying to make my own. So like the last few podcasts, all the musical beats that are in there are all like it's all stuff that I make. You know what I mean?
Oh, tight, hell yeah.
So because you can't use other people's music, and like everybody that uses the Anchor app, they all use the same sound effects.
That's
and
what
shit.
we use.
Yeah. So
Well, I'm trying to get my homeboy Sammy. Actually, he lives out in Cali. He's going to school for music and shit. Really fucking talented dude. He's like my brother-in-law.
That's cool.
start producing beats or what?
Yeah, why? He sent me a bunch of like intro music, and like I'm like fuck yeah. So
That's cool.
I can't wait
Perfect.
to start using that. Give him a shout out. Shout out Low Doses. Shout out
So
Sammy.
that's the cool thing is that things like this, once you start creating, then you realize collaboration is also really fun.
That's what I love about podcasts. I want to start getting more like guests, to be honest, on like my podcast, because like it's just us four talking bullshit pretty much.
Yeah, that's why I like the.
Switch it up.
That's why I like the
Yeah.
I like the interview style, like just like a different person. Because pretty much not every podcast that I've put out, but every episode is with like somebody new,
Yeah, hell yeah.
or like I'll bring you back for like round 2. You know what I mean?
Like an in-depth one. He
Yeah.
did an in-depth one with Jeremy.
Yeah, like my homie Jeremy's been
So
on
those are
like
you gotta
he's
prepare
been on
for
like
this.
3 times. Nick's been on twice. Rick and Isaac were on twice.
Next time we gotta call Nick and we'll get him on.
Dude, next time we can
Yeah,
because
yeah.
all I have to do is FaceTime him from here, and then it'll pick him up, and
Like-
that's how I
Oh,
did
on the
my
Mac?
interview with him.
We can see him, but he won't be able to see us. But you can hear him really well.
Wait,
Yeah.
he can't see us.
Well, it's because the camera on this FaceTime thing,
sure.
it's not working for some reason, but essentially, yeah, we could set it up that way, and that's why like I tell people you don't even need to be here to be on the podcast
Yeah,
because
FaceTime.
either FaceTime or like I can even call you from your speakerphone or from my speakerphone.
yeah.
Put you
Yeah.
like close to the mic and sounds like you're just talking on the phone to
Yeah, hell
someone.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fucking iPhones, fucking microphones.
Technology, man.
The shit.
Shit's wild.
Yeah, dude. If we do the FaceTime, it's even cooler because I can see you, so it's like I'm actually like I can read like your reactions and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it makes the conversation
more
a little bit
personal, yeah.
more easy.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like I had my friend on, Jeremy. He lives outside of Tacoma in Washington, and then Nick lives in San Antonio. My friend Tony lives outside of Phoenix.
You have to remember to tell him we're gonna come.
No, I know. Yeah, we're going to Phoenix for a concert, so I'm gonna tell my boy Tony so we can chill.
When are you guys going?
February 7th.
Oh, true.
It's the beginning of
Yeah,
February.
it's a Marky
So
Bassey concert.
With TJ.
You know who Marky Bassey is? No. Okay.
Oh,
Look him up. You might like him.
you should play a song, a clip,
Well, we
small excerpt.
can't. We'll get sued.
Oh, that's
We'll die.
right.
Yeah.
Don't
Dude,
kill
like
us.
by tomorrow there'll be like some guy
Yeah.
serving
Take
us
that shit down
a
now.
lawsuit tomorrow.
Someone's taking out your CD player.
Yeah, yeah,
Fuck
dude.
you and your CD
No,
player.
for real. So, and then also I had my sister Amanda on the podcast, and she's all the way in Florida. So
How's she
Oh, I
doing?
miss her.
She's doing good, dude.
That's
She's
awesome.
she's crazy because she just straight up was like, "All right, I'm out." It's like went across the country,
Yeah.
She's been there
like
since.
to like
The
where
most
she at? Like
established,
we don't know
yeah.
anybody over there. Well, my grandpa lived in Jacksonville,
But
but
he has family over there. Or
no,
near there.
well, I know, but it's still not the same. Like
Yeah, it's like
you just go somewhere, like you don't know anybody.
Yeah,
But I guess other people do that a lot. It's just like I don't know.
that's wild.
She's
It's
a
just
lot
it's
closer.
wild.
It's wild.
Dude, it's because she went from here to like Fort Lauderdale, like north of Miami. Like,
She's just living it up.
well, now she lives even further in north. But
But no, she lives well. Her and her husband.
yeah, they have a
travel,
house and
they're
shit.
chill,
Like
yeah.
they're good, dude.
They got
They're
new house
good.
this year. Like
shit.
They are.
Amanda, where's my
definitely-
car?
They know what they want.
Where's my car? Yeah, and so she's good.
She's fucking-
But like, yeah, when one of these last hurricanes I rolled through, it was supposed to like hit where they lived, but I think it like turned
They
and
boarded up
Oh
and
fuck! I
everything.
forgot about her.
yeah, dude, oh shit. That's what I'm saying
I
about
have to
talking
worry about
about
other
buying
shit.
an island. Like, if you buy an island, do you get like hurricane insurance or
Yeah.
like, can
I feel
I
like
get
you
my
got
money
to.
back? Like, what if my island washes away one day?
Like,
Like,
it like secedes like the water.
yeah, like, yeah, exactly. Like, what happens? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That has to be like a Bible or a guide.
A Bible.
A Bible to buy an island.
Oh, guys.
How to properly secure an island.
How to buy it.
How to insure and bond your
islands.
bond your purchase so that your island does not go to waste in
Yeah.
the sea one day.
For dummies.
Yeah, you see, like it's
If there's
crazy.
money attached to it, it's been created.
But yeah, so
Hurricane
anyway,
insurance. I'm pretty sure there's.
she's over there in Florida. Do you remember my brother, my older brother, Matt?
Oh,
He's
shit.
back.
Do you even know? Like, do you
Oh.
know?
Oh, I don't think
See?
so.
He doesn't even know.
Oh my god, I
That's
love
serious.
that.
Yeah, I have an older brother.
Zachy and Joshua.
He's a
Damn,
lawyer.
this is news to me.
Yeah, he's a lawyer. He lives here
What's the
though.
day?
Yeah, it's an old
So,
one.
whoa, bro, I just learned of a completely new
I have another cousin.
He's the
Yeah.
oldest. He's the oldest brother.
Yeah, he's
It's him, Amanda, then Chris.
Damn, I did not know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see.
He lives over
Breaking
there on
news.
Yeah.
Staten.
Breaking news.
Is it Staten?
No,
January
off of
16th.
Festival.
Festival.
Patrick
Yeah.
learned something.
Patrick gained a new cousin.
Hell yeah, brother.
I think that happens every day in
Hell yeah.
El Paso.
It's so funny.
But yeah, so being that you are a Cowboys fan,
Yes, sir.
let's go ahead and do a little quick review of the season,
Ah.
and we'll assess the hiring of Coach Mike McCarthy. First off, if you had to give the season a grade, I guess A through F,
Oh, damn, I like that.
what would that grade be and why?
I would say a C minus, to be honest.
Oh.
Dude, I got a C minus before.
That's good. It's passing.
Yeah, I felt like I felt relieved. I was like, wow. a
Nah,
whole
to be
C
honest, I
minus.
feel like we didn't pass this year. Like as the Cowboys.
We didn't deserve to be in the playoffs. That's for
fuck
sure.
no.
So, but then I think about it, I'm like,
Dude, the Eagles.
bro, we could have won a game, bro.
Dude,
We
the
could
Eagles
have,
deserve
dude.
to be in the fucking playoffs.
Like honestly, I think we could have won a game,
we just couldn't fucking close.
but we're just not consistent. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we didn't deserve it. But anyway, so C minus. What else you got to say about that?
I mean, it's like I feel like they just weren't clicking this year, man. Compared to like, I mean, last year where'd they go? Was it like 10 and something?
I think we were 11-5.
11
No,
and 5,
12-4.
something like that.
Let me see.
I mean, this year we should have won like fucking 4 games that we lost, and it was like, dude,
Watch, so we'll pull it up.
let's see.
So, one thing that I would say, I think the injury to Leighton Vander Esch, 10-6.
10-6.
Yeah. So the injury to Leighton Vander Esch, I think, meant more than people are talking about. Our defense completely fell apart once he went out,
That's very true.
and with the type of injury he had,
his neck, right? Like in
his neck. I mean, obviously, you're worried about spinal issues at that point. You have to be extremely precautionary when it comes to bringing him back. And obviously, there was something wrong because he went
wasn't
out
there.
and he never came back the whole season.
Yeah.
So I think once Sean Lee had to play a more major role in the defense, not to say that he can't produce, he's an older player, so and pass coverage, things like that. Jalen Smith is also not the best linebacker in pass coverage. But, I mean, Sean Lee had his games. They had their moments, but it was just not consistent enough.
It's like
I mean, like when they went to play New England, they shut down that offense.
yeah, for
but
real.
they
You couldn't
literally-
fucking execute.
Yeah, they literally could just not – they were tripping over themselves offensively, couldn't get any points on the board, couldn't finish, and that's why they ended up losing a lot of the games that they lost. So I would give this season I would say like a C because there was some improvements that you could see with Dak and the way he was not throwing as many interceptions that were his fault this year. And
Like, mostly
also
tip balls that just
most of his picks were tip balls from the receivers. that, or throws that were just a little too high. Nothing where it was like super blatant, where like you're throwing straight into
It's what the fuck you doing?
like a double coverage, or
Yeah.
like you have a safety sitting on top and they're just reading the route. Nothing like that. But for that reason, I would give it a better grade. But at the same time, because Dak did so well, I feel like Zeke kind of suffered in a way where his usage went down, and he wasn't as reliable as he was the year before.
That number 20 guy, what the fuck's his name?
Tony Pollard.
Yeah, that dude's fucking a G.
He's good, dude. He's a scat.
fast.
Like he's a scat back. He's small. He's got his issue is size, and then I also think his issue is pass protection. They can't rely on him to pick up a blitz like the way they can with Zeke.
Yeah, Zeke can
So-
just fucking lay someone out.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
that's one of the things they really, I think, consider when they try to figure out how many snaps he's going to play, because it's almost situational. Same thing with with Michael Gallup. One game he would have a huge
Yeah,
game.
dude.
He would tear it up.
The next day, it's
And
like
then
they
the
don't
next
even
day,
throw it to him
nothing.
or something.
You know what I mean? So like a lot of the problems I think they had was the coaching staff not adjusting to the matchup on a game by game basis.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of almost like they had a game plan
And they just stuck to that.
stuck to it.
hell
They
yeah.
were like too stubborn to say, you know what, scratch this. This isn't working. Let's try this instead. But overall, not the worst season, because we've seen some pretty shitty seasons
I've
as
seen,
Cowboy
like, some
fans.
2-win seasons.
But not the season that we were hoping for coming into the year.
Yeah, fuck no. Nowhere near it.
Honestly, everyone knew Jason Garrett was out after them not making the playoffs.
It was his last year anyway, right?
Yeah, he was on a contract year, so it's not like they fired him. It's kind of like they just mutually parted ways, decided not to sign another contract.
Shout out.
A few days after that, they hire Mike McCarthy, who is a former Green Bay Packers head coach, who's handed the Cowboys some L's in the playoffs and then some pretty big games,
Some big ones.
along with Aaron Rodgers. So it's kind of a bittersweet hire as a Cowboy fan.
I don't know how I feel about it. Dude.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because you're like,
It's like I really
so we
hope
just
this guy-
hired this guy that kicked our ass so many times,
It's like I hope he can do
but
it.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Like, are you sure you're on our
Well,
team?
what is
Yeah,
that?
exactly.
That's what I was
Exactly.
thinking.
Are you gonna help kick somebody's else's ass, or are you gonna kick our
Are
ass
you gonna
again?
help? Are you just gonna help them kick our ass?
So that's an interesting part, but I do think the change in the locker room should help.
Is Kellen Moore coming back? Do you know?
Kellen Moore is going to be the OC. They have said that. He did bring in like a new D coordinator, all
from fucking-
things like that.
Used to be the coach for the 49ers. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I forgot his name too. But I mean, I don't really know what to expect right off the bat, honestly. I don't think just because we have a new coach, it's like, okay, playoffs or
Yeah,
NFC
that's-
title
yeah.
game. Because we had a lot of players who are free agents, including Dak Prescott. So
That's
we got to
contract
see.
year, right?
Yeah, it's contract year for Prescott. We got to see who's coming back and then really assess the team from there.
Do you pay Dak Prescott?
The Cowboys pay Dak Prescott because they don't have a choice.
Yeah, they don't.
And I don't blame them, because
There's nobody out
you
there.
see these guys starting for other teams. Like, you want, for example, would you rather have Dak Prescott or would you rather have Baker Mayfield?
Yeah, no, thank you.
Dak Prescott, Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things like, okay, if not Dak, then who?
Ooh, yeah, then
You know what I mean? And I mean, I guess you could say this free agent class for quarterbacks is kind of loaded, but is it really worth going out and bringing in a whole nother quarterback
and trying to build from that.
and trying to build from that?
Yeah.
Or when you already have this chemistry of Amari and Dak and Zeke and the O-line?
Just pay the guy.
So I think it's a situational thing. He's going to get paid because of the situation he's in. But also, I mean, like I said, he kind of deserves it in a way.
Hey, he's been putting up some numbers.
Yeah,
man.
he puts up numbers. They were the number one offense throughout the whole season.
That's some shit that blows my mind. It's like, how the fuck are we number one and we're fucking 7 and 8 right now? It's
Yeah,
like,
and well, a lot of that was they were playing games down, so they needed to get points. So it was a
Yeah.
lot of throwing. So you rack up yards naturally that way. But the number one offense in the league doesn't really mean anything if you can't consistently show up week by
Yeah,
week
yeah.
and consistently play a good defense and consistently
Just
score.
tear it up, yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of drives that they would have, get to the red zone, fucking field goal, they miss it. That's why they got rid of Maher. And then
Yeah, Kai.
yeah, now they got Kai Forbath, and then I think he made every field goal he attempted as a Cowboy this year.
Kai.
So shout out to Kai. But yeah, dude, it's just overall a disappointing season, but
It was a Cowboy season.
it's a Cowboy season. Maybe that's what we do.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
Oh, cheers to that.
Yes, sir. We'll do that every year. It kind of sucks, but it's all right. What did you think of that college football final that was on Monday? LSU Clemson.
I caught the first half at the gym. Shit was tight.
Hey,
I mean,
shout out the gym, by the way.
Yeah, shout out Planet Fitness.
What's the gym?
You can get started for 20 cents a month.
Yeah, well, just this month actually.
Or just this month.
Yeah,
I saw this advertisement on the side of it the other day. So I was like, wow, 20
Yeah,
cents?
20 cents.
I remember when it was a penny.
This dude in the bathroom was like, "Why 20 cents?" And I was
Yeah.
like, "Well, 2020." He was just like,
Oh.
And I was like,
whoa. Dude, I just got my mind blown
I was
right there.
and he was like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "Yeah."
That's why they did that.
Yeah.
Dude, that's some marketing on some other shit right there.
For real.
They're like, yo, it's
That's why I
2020,
want to do this.
new year, new me. You know what?
20
Give
cents.
me 20 cents.
Not even a fucking quarter.
No,
Just
I don't want to
Give me 2 dimes.
No,
That's
I don't
it.
want to. That's going to be our campaign in 2025.
You can't rub 2 dimes together.
Yeah.
You can't join them.
No. What we want is 20 cents.
No, what you gotta do is when they have that $99 for the whole year, because that's a steal.
That's the steal?
Yeah, excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Okay. Yeah, because they hit you with that 20 cent shit, but then there's all these fees.
Yeah, it's like
and-
$10 the next month. $10.
Yeah, they start getting you.
That's $120. That's a lot.
But yeah, shout out to Planet Fitness.
Yeah, and they're all fucking time paid. No, but fucking, what's this dude's name? Fucking from LSU, the quarterback, Joe Burrow.
Yeah, dude, he's an
That guy's
animal.
a stud, dude.
He's a stud, bro. Have you like seen him play? Like really watched him play?
Well, I'm a big Texas fan. So when they played LSU, they fucking lost by like 7. I'm pissed.
They gave you hope.
Because we could have fucking won that game, dude. That game was shit.
Yeah, my other homie's a huge fucking Texas Longhorns fan. Shout out the
Yeah,
Longhorns.
go fucking hook him.
Hook 'em, baby. Hook 'em.
baby.
But anyway,
No, yeah, well, that game
Joe
was
Burrow's
pretty-
an animal, dude.
Dude, I can't wait for that guy to fucking be in the NFL, to be honest.
Well, next year.
Yeah.
I saw this funny meme where it's like, did you see after the
when he's
game he was
fucking-
smoking
yeah,
a cigarette
yeah.
or a
A
cigar?
cigar?
And then it was like a meme that said Joe Burrow after winning the national championship and he's smoking a cigar. And then another one, and it's like a picture of like Macaulay Culkin, like as a depressed old man. And it goes, Joe Burrow when being drafted by the Bengals. I was like, God bless the internet. Never lost.
Never loses. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
The internet never loses.
The internet's crazy, dude.
Did you watch that game though?
Yeah, I watched that game. The one thing that I think is different about LSU is that their team, well, pretty much their cornerbacks, their secondary, and their wide receivers are NFL players.
Yeah, for real.
So it's like it's kind of hard to match that. These guys are NFL caliber guys, like right now in college. So
Fucking OBJ was there, and so was
OBJ was there. Landry was there. They've had like Tyrann Mathieu was there. They've had so many guys go through LSU. There's so many guys that come out of the SEC. It's ridiculous. But
fucking savages too.
yeah, dude, the South just breeds football players. That's like they live and die by college football, high school football.
Did you see OBJ got fucking like has like a
Dude,
warrant
did you see the video?
where he like slaps the cop's
Yeah,
ass?
did you see the video?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Dude, like my thing was when he slaps. Okay, so
Did you see him throw that paper at him first?
yeah, so okay, for people who don't know what was going on, so LSU, they won the
Clemson.
national championship on Monday against Clemson, and OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr., wide receiver for the Cleveland Browns, controversial wide receiver, I might add,
Yeah.
and Antonio Brown Jr. Anyway, he went to school at LSU, so it's the off season in the NFL for them because the Browns are trash again, and they didn't make the playoffs again. And they fired a coach again, and they hired another coach again. But So he was there at the game apparently, handing out cash to the kids that
Oh, he's
are on
under
the team.
investigation for that.
Yeah, so
bullshit.
that's a major thing.
That's one
do.
other thing.
And then the funny thing about that was like they were talking about it, and
Joe Burrow's like, yeah.
Well, they asked like I think it was the athletic director or someone or the coach, and they're like, "Oh no, it was all staged, fake money, like it was just for show." And then they asked the quarterback, Joe Burrow, and he's like, "Yeah, bro, that shit was real. Like, I'm gonna take my girl out on a date after this. Like, we're gonna ball out. You know what I mean?
It's like Joe,
like, yeah, yo, Joe, you can't say that, bro. Like, this wasn't supposed to happen.
You won the Heisman. Shut the
And
fuck
then
up.
anyway, so naturally, when a team wins a college championship or any championship in general, there's a celebration in the locker room after that usually involves champagne, beer, or something. Well, in college, well, that's the after.
Yeah,
That's the after. So let's finish at the stadium, and
we'll
that's
go
the nightclub or the strip club. So, so if you think about it, in college, there's potential for kids that are on the team that are
like 19.
underage.
Yeah, they're like 19.
So there was concern from the police or the security at the stadium that some of the underage kids on the team were consuming alcohol, which is illegal, but that's just kind of how it goes. And so
it's like they just won a national championship.
Yeah, they just won a national championship. Let them drink a bottle of champagne. They're gonna be fine. Like they're with the team. The team's gonna take.
Are their parents there?
It's cool. Anyway, the security officer, police. I don't think he was a police guy. I think he was a security officer.
I think he was a cop.
I think he looks like a cop, but from what I was reading, I don't think he's a cop.
Oh, damn.
But he filed a complaint to the police, who then pressed charges and issued a warrant for his arrest. But anyway, so this security cop guy is hassling one of the players in the locker room about what he's drinking, because he says, I'm guessing, but I'm guessing that he's
he like grabs like his
he's
bottle,
thinking
right?
that the guy is drinking underage. So then, out of nowhere, OBJ comes and slaps the security guy straight on the ass, like something you would see in a movie. Some guy just comes up and smacks you on the ass. Yeah,
right in the pussy.
Yeah. And so immediately the guy turns around. OBJ looks at him all
like,
stupid. He's like, "Oh, I really just did that."
He's like, "It's me. It's OBJ."
Yeah, it's OBJ. Man. And then so the cop looks at him. And then
doesn't pay him attention.
Yeah, it doesn't nothing happens. Like they don't
he realizes who he was.
Confrontational, but eventually this security guy filed a claim with, I guess, the sheriff department in Atlanta, and there's now a arrest warrant issued for Odell. So he'll probably get arrested, and then they'll probably trade him. He'll probably just get a lawyer, and this will all go away.
Yeah, shout out OBJ.
So, anyway, but yeah, dude, that was a crazy situation. I don't I don't understand why you would slap. If I understand you slap your boy's ass.
Yeah,
that happens.
A dude with a badge now.
But dude, any dude with a badge, even if he's PD or not, even if he's security,
I'm not
just
touching that dude.
leave that guy alone, bro. You don't know what potentially could happen from that.
You can be in jail.
Yeah, you can go down with an assault on a peace officer, which is like a felony charge, and you're gonna go to jail for a while, and it's gonna suck.
For a slap on the ass.
Yeah, it's not slap somebody else's ass.
Yeah, for real. Come on.
Just don't slap that guy's ass.
Damn.
But yeah, dude, God bless. So let's get ready to wrap up this episode 11 of the Conversing with Chris podcast. You got anything else to say, Patticus?
I don't know, dude. I had a great time. Shit was fucking fun.
I want to thank you for being on here, bro.
We gotta do this again.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Get you on my podcast.
Yeah, or let's get on that podcast. Or I really like the idea of doing this next time with Nick.
Yeah,
I think it'll be cool. We'll have
I'm gonna text that guy right now.
Yeah, text him, bro. Just tell him, hey, just did the pod. Next time we're gonna do the pod together, and we can set it up just like we did today. We can be here. We can FaceTime him, get it going.
Hopefully, no buses and trains.
Well, dude, I told you that bus was coming through, bro.
Yeah, you knew.
I said, hey, we're gonna have a bus roll through, and then 5 minutes later, your bus rolled through. So like clockwork. But like I said, thanks again for being on the pod, dude. Shout out to everyone who listened to this. Thank you guys. Thank you for supporting the pod. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Hit us up on Facebook, the Conversing with Chris podcast. Listen to us on the Anchor app. Listen to us on Spotify and Google Podcasts. And we are out. Conversing with Chris, rewind.
Oh shit, that's my beer. Hold up. My bad, guys. Yeah, they go to just these like beaches in Mexico, dude, and they just party it up.
Yeah, you see, I'm trying to do that Mexico trip.
I gotcha. Yes, sir.
Getting what you got beer delivered on the podcast?
We got beer delivered.
Nice. How did that happen?
HEB. Yeah, I'm doing a podcast right now. Yes, sir. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
All right, guys. So this is the Conversing with Chris podcast. This is a bonus, not episode, but bonus segment. We're going to try something new. We're going to try something that we call relationship advice with the podcast. What's going to happen here, essentially, is
what we hope.
Yeah, what we hope to accomplish here is to have Lena read or ask us some relationship advice questions, and me and Patticus are going to respond with what we think is the correct
answer.
/ best
No, it's advice.
/ our own advice. And before we get into this, guys, we're not saying that we're Dr. Phil, even though Dr. Phil's not a doctor.
Well, then I am Dr. Phil.
Actually, yeah, I'll be Dr. Chris for this. I'll be Dr. CP for this. And then Dr. Patticus.
Dr. Patty Ice.
Patty Ice, yeah, Dr. Patty Ice.
Oh, you're saying Dr. Patty Ice today. Okay, cool. Sounds tired.
Oh my god.
I think I'm going to become a doctor.
And this is supposed to be advice.
This is something that I've been thinking about doing, so I'm really excited to do this. So let's hop right in it. So can we get a relationship advice question, please? Drum roll.
Let's go with Patticus first.
Oh,
wow.
Scary.
Uh-oh.
No.
I'm scared.
Just be careful.
I'm nervous.
Just watch out.
Nope.
Yeah, like how do you...
Oh, shit. This is not good.
Yeah, this
What
is starting.
sort of things would you recommend to somebody who's been hurt by a partner, whether it's intentional or not?
Oh, shit.
How do you
Fuck.
forgive? Yeah, like how do you forgive that person? Like, what are healthy ways to forgive that person?
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, because think about like times that you've been unintentionally hurt and then intentionally hurt. Either way, you still gotta find an avenue of forgiveness. So how do you reach it? What do you do?
That's heavy.
That is super heavy, bro. Hey, but you work out, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
this.
that's super
You
heavy.
got this.
I usually go to the gym and just cry.
I usually just hit the treadmill.
I try to drown my tears with sweat, so like
So you can't tell.
they don't see what I'm actually doing. Well, damn, it's like the
So
last
how do you
time-
forgive someone, essentially?
Fuck.
What's
I mean, I'm really forgiving as a person, to be honest. Even
Oh,
if you like
shit.
step on my heart, I'll be like, fuck. Right. Like
Yeah.
I'll be like, shit. Like,
Here's my heart again.
yeah, for real. I'm that person.
Okay.
I'm kind of a piece
So
of
does
shit.
that carry on to, would you say, friendships, like not just
Yeah.
intimate relationships, but
Yeah, I'd have to be friends with that person because I wouldn't want to end anything on a bad note. You know what I mean?
damn.
Because I don't want to be perceived as a bad guy. Because I've
Okay.
never done anything like
Yeah.
remotely
Okay.
bad to a girl. So it's like if
So
you're
you
gonna
wanna
paint this
be-
picture of me as this bad person, then it's like that's your shit.
Yeah, that resides within them.
Well, you just went completely dark. Not see you.
that was funny.
Drop the words and it would block.
That'd be funny if you like moved over there. And that
She comes back and she's behind you.
No,
You're
I
like,
was
wow.
She's like, what would you do now? Whoa, shit.
Oh my god.
So did you get the answer you
I
were
mean,
looking
yeah,
for?
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not looking for an answer. This is advice. You're the one that's trying to say, hey, correct or not. Like,
No,
there
I'm
is no
just-
correct.
I'm just
Is that
saying.
like a correct answer though?
But that's all I'm asking was did he answer your question?
That I asked you a question and you gave me an answer. Whether or not I agree or like it, that's
Yeah,
not-
but did I
But
answer?
did it answer the question?
No,
No, yes, it
You're a
did.
forgiving person,
Yeah.
so naturally forgiving somebody is easier for you than
Yeah.
most. Okay, then that's cool.
That's what I would do. I would
Yeah.
just fucking.
He just forgave you for
Well,
asking.
I mean, I understand it's easier for you to do it.
It's like, no,
because
your answer was
you
trash.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Forgive me for saying this, but you did not answer the question.
Oh.
But you'll forgive me,
For
right?
sure.
Right.
That's what's crazy is like you can ask a question and you really don't know the answer. That's why I'm saying there's no right or wrong. I'm
That's
not looking for
relationships.
an answer.
Asking the
Okay.
question.
I mean,
All right, next question.
Next question.
Pat, no, I'm just kidding. I'm all again. Okay. I guess how do you what would be some advice in terms of resolving conflict, especially because you're such a mellow person as opposed to your partner? So what would you recommend?
How to solve conflicts?
Yeah, like what are ways of which you think that
It's got owls.
You know
You hear that bird? I think.
look how pretty that shit looks.
Yo, it looks beautiful outside.
You see?
God bless it.
Right.
I think I've said God bless like 5 times on
It's
this
like 7, I
podcast.
think.
Maybe 7 now. We should count next time.
Say it one more time.
So,
God
well,
bless.
God bless that question. I don't know. I guess resolving conflicts is just all about kind of like realizing that, like, is this one thing that you're like fighting or arguing about? Is it worth everything else that you guys have worked for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's kind of just like taking yourself out of like the heat of being in conflict and kind of like being like, okay, what's really going on here? Like seeing the bigger picture of things. I think too many people act on straight emotion, and I think it can get people in trouble depending on what the situation is.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because emotion's like a very serious thing.
But they're
Certain people can't handle their emotions as well as others.
He's like, that's why I forgive everybody.
We're looking
I
at
love 'em all.
Pat. We're looking at Pat over
I'm
here.
all raising my hand.
So I
That's
mean,
me.
it's just that's me,
Well,
guys.
no, it's
I'm over here.
like for Chris and I, like we're not homies with our exes. You know what I mean? Like we don't. But there's different. Everyone's different. Like some people have healthy.
Well, I think if
You know what
like
I
you
mean?
have an ex and you have a kid together, then you should probably
Oh yeah,
have
well that's definitely
a decent
different.
relationship, because that kid's relationship is spared between the both of you. So I think that's one thing.
Well, yeah, I mean they didn't ask to be born. You brought them in. It's your job to do your due diligence by them as a human.
Do you have any kids, Pat?
Just that one in Indonesia.
Oh, yeah. No, dude. They're,
That's like 25 cents.
Yeah, their paternal laws are just not up to date. So you're
I send them a quarter
every
month.
every 3 months.
Bless them.
It was a lot more to send them there, to be honest.
Okay, well.
Disregarding the child.
I'm just kidding. No,
No,
I
he
don't
doesn't
have
have
any
any
kids.
kids. None of us have kids. This is a kids-free environment here on the Conversing with Chris podcast at the moment.
At the moment. Are we
Unless-
getting second questions?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
second question, Pat.
That's another good nickname. Second question.
Dude,
Okay,
I'm still
so-
trying to think of like
In run.
sports, like let's see, like a football like podcast name. Well, it's because they already have a bunch of those. Like a basketball one would be like the And One podcast.
And one. Just a bunch of crazy dunks.
like the Fadeaway Jumper
The
podcast.
Kobe.
The Kobe podcast. Yeah, you see. Okay. Relationship podcast question number 2.
What would be your biggest regret in all the relationships you've had?
Oh my God.
Damn. That's heavy.
Yo, why are you dropping these nuclear
Why do I get the
bombs on
Dr.
me?
Phil?
Nobody's. I mean, it's.
Fuck, I don't even know what the fuck to say.
God bless.
God bless. Number 9. What was the question?
What?
What was the question?
What was the question?
Your biggest regret
My biggest
in
regret?
all your relationships. Is there a common denominator that you carried over?
The
from
biggest
relationships?
regret is I loved
I love
it.
it.
No, like, is there something
No, I feel
that-
like I care too much. Is that bad? Like I feel like I might be like not clingy. I'm not clingy at all.
But I understand. You love
I'm
hard.
not clear.
No, for sure. I'm not
For
sure. But like I want to do my most to make them happy, and I feel like that's
understandable.
something.
That's your love language.
Yeah, and I feel like that kind of like puts out like that
The clingy
Well,
butt.
That's
maybe-
yeah. Fuck you, I'm not clingy.
You-
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, that could
Sorry. This is your podcast. Didn't mean to assault you like
I'm
that.
sorry.
It's fine. It's okay. It happens all the time.
Fuck you, but I'm sorry.
That's crazy. Well,
No, I mean, yeah. Is that a good answer? I don't know. Because
Did he answer you?
Did I answer that question?
I mean, maybe not loving, maybe caring too much
Yeah.
too fast.
Yeah. Probably that's probably what it
could
is.
maybe result in earlier or. I mean, if you just give too much to somebody and they don't appreciate it,
Yeah, I think that's.
you know what I mean. That can hurt.
It's like
So that's what I'm on.
that's what I'm on.
That's what I'm on
That's
right
what I'm on
now.
right now. I give way too much.
I'm in my feels, by the
I'm
way.
pushing way more than they're pulling.
Well, I mean, you would hope that you make your partner happy. If they don't fuck with you, that shit fucks with you.
All right, next question.
Thanks, Pat.
Yo, real insightful answer. Good
I'm
shit.
sorry. You give these deep answers, and I'm over here like,
It's all
nah.
right. It's all right. I've been practicing this Dr. Phil shit.
I
for-
told you I was gonna be bad at this.
I've been I've honestly been practicing this shit since 20.
Stop.
I would say 2008. The first time I ever realized life isn't going to go the way you want it to.
Yeah,
Oh
for
my
real.
God.
You know, so I started being a therapist to all my friends, giving them advice. Great advice.
It's like, you know what? You're just retarded. Go.
Yeah, some of them it's like, dude, you know what? The problem's you, man.
You just need to stop.
You just need to get it together. You know
But
what
you
I
gotta
mean?
think about that. That's
You gotta tell
hard.
people
Like,
what they don't want to hear.
in any relationship, intimate or not, friendship, whatever, it's hard to change your perspective because you see through just your eyes. So to change your perspective on the relationship's difficult because you're living that relationship. You know what I mean?
Amen, bro.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
All right, you got one more question?
Well, I mean, yeah, 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
He was born.
Hold on, I'm not. I would be lying to you if I said I was.
I mean,
ready.
you might want to warm up because that first answer, I don't know.
That was pretty good. First answer was deep.
Zip up the hoodie. Put the hoodie on.
Hoodies on.
All right.
Jackets on. I'm out the door.
Hood's on, right?
Jackets on. I'm out the door.
Yes, sir.
What would you say you learned about yourself?
How come I don't get these questions?
Give that one here. Pat, take that
You get all
one.
the easy ones.
Yeah. You get them all the easy, like in
Hip
fucking
hop.
Big Daddy.
Hip hop.
Okay,
Hip hop
fine.
anonymous.
Yeah.
I have another-
Hip
Hip hop.
Hip hop anonymous.
Okay.
Damn you.
I
It's
got
not his
another-
fault. He
the
can't
easy
read.
ones.
Stop it. Okay. This is the better one. In all the relationships you've had, what could you say you should have done better?
You just asked him that.
That's pretty much me.
You better.
Oh.
Not what changed him and influenced him. You know what I mean? Like, no, and that was his was regret. What are you talking about? I'm asking you. What
Well,
has-
isn't like something you regret something that you should have done better?
Damn, that's some
You know
God
what?
shit.
That's a fair one.
Oh!
That's a fair
You see?
one.
I
Okay.
bring it full circle, yo.
Awesome.
Yo, that was lit. Oh, that was a good answer. Come on.
Finally,
Come
you're
on.
back.
Oh, this
Come
snaps.
on, bro.
Snaps.
Okay.
Like,
You
I
get-
mean,
you get
think
snaps.
about it. If you regret something,
Isn't this something
that's probably something that you would have done better so that you don't have regretted it.
Okay, fine. You win.
Someone get this guy a TV show.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, like,
Honestly, I need a
look, let me tell y'all something. Shit is real out here in them streets.
bro.
In them streets, okay?
Oh.
It's real out here. And what people need to realize is that
I'm a real nigga.
is that
Oh.
there's the real ones and there's the authentic ones. So you gotta know where you're at. You know what I mean? I can go like from here to there.
No.
But anyway, if you're gonna come at me with some question, think about it.
Think about your question.
Think about it before you ask. And think about how I'm gonna answer it. Because you know I'm coming with some fire every
You're
time.
not. Your comeback game sucks.
That was great.
This is the first
That was a
time
good
I've
one, though.
ever.
That was a good
Okay.
It was beautiful, man.
one. It was
It was
beautiful.
a work of art.
It was a work of
You want to
art.
see something beautiful?
You ever see a sandwich?
Google Tiger Woods swinging the ball, baby. It's the most beautiful thing you'll ever
For
see.
real. Is that-
For real.
Shout out Tiger Woods.
Okay.
Next question.
Next question. Far off another one.
That one sucked.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, you went like in a circle asking this question, and it was just a circle that was just.
Next question.
Have you ever seen a circle? You're like, God damn, why is that a circle? Holy shit.
Never ends.
Never ends. Fucking circles. Round and round.
Going for dates.
Fuck, this is NASCAR.
He's making a left turn.
Another left turn.
What advice would you give somebody that just can't stick a long-term relationship? You know, they try, they meet people, but
Oh, you're talking to me right now, Chris.
you know that they just have a hard time, you know, creating something long-term for whatever the reason. But
Speak to your boy.
what
Tell me what I
advice
gotta
would you
do.
give them? You know what I mean? Because
Well,
Move to a different city.
give me a second here.
There you
Oh
go.
my
Let him take a
God.
sip. 15 minutes deep.
how long have we been together?
Like 8 years, 9 years almost, 8 years.
Since what year?
Can't tell you that. 2012. Yeah.
Yes, right.
There you go.
That's
Okay.
the only way I remember. Is I'm
So-
like, okay, what's 2012? Okay, 12 minus 12. All right, I know.
There's we can hit on a few points with this question, right? The first point being long-term relationships are not necessarily for everyone, which is something that
I'm about to cry right now.
well, no, but that's something that only that person would know. You know what I mean? If like because another part of it also is depending on who your partner is will influence you wanting a long-term relationship. But there are people that you give them everything that they would want. You put everything in front of them. You don't give them a reason to not want a long-term relationship, and they still will sabotage it in some way.
Yeah.
So I think it all comes down to personality. I think it also comes down to how somebody was brought up. If they were brought up in an environment where there was no consistency, there was no like consistent like family background,
Amen.
it kind of makes it hard in that sense for them to relate to something like that.
Yeah.
So it's a complex question, but it all depends on the person, really.
Of course.
You know what I
because
mean?
Some people measure time differently than others.
And honestly, like some people just don't want to be tied down to one person their whole
Yeah.
life,
Mhm.
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
That's everybody's like choice. You know what I mean?
definitely.
And then you can look at it the other way. Some people stay together when they shouldn't even be together anymore.
Yep.
But it's
Yet
because
they've
they
been
want
together.
or they feel this like need to continue this relationship because they have kids or whatever the case may be.
Well, time just isn't an accurate
But-
measurement of success in a relationship.
Yeah,
Because
it's like-
success in relationships should be separate entities.
Yeah, because you could be like, oh, I've been with my girl for like 15 years, but I cheated on her like 10 times. She don't know about
Yeah, so like
Jesus.
what?
it. So,
You don't know
but
about
then at the same time, she could be like,
Who you
I cheated
talking
on
to?
this nigga like 15 times, and he don't know about it, but we're kind of just cool because we got a mortgage together.
Because we got a
He
mortgage.
pays my car and shit. You know what I mean?
That was an
Yeah, there's a lot
atomic
of
bomb of an
different-
answer.
Bro, you see? I'm telling you. You gonna come at me with some heat? I'm gonna hit you with the heat.
gosh.
But no, it's true. Like you can't like just say like everybody's meant to just be in long-term relationships. Some people don't
Right.
want that shit.
Absolutely.
Some people are like, yo, I want to go and find another girl tonight. I'm tired of this girl I've been seeing. Like I want something new.
Gee.
And it's same with girls.
you're
It goes-
listening.
yeah.
yeah.
Your company, you're entitled to pick your company, and it can be.
And
whatever
honestly,
the
who's
time
to tell
want.
you that you're wrong?
Exactly.
Shit, I'm like, you know, like if you're a single person, you're like, I'm single, I ain't got no what to answer to. Like,
Why not?
why can't I just do what I want to do?
Go
Like,
do you, boo boo.
yeah,
It's this,
you know what I
it's
mean?
this, it's networking, but just a different type of networking. You're just meeting new people in a
Social
different
networking.
atmosphere. There you go.
It's just one of those things, you know. What can you do about it?
Well,
Gotta learn how to ride the bike before you race.
Yeah, like I said, guys, this is a simple life lesson here.
Yeah.
what if you?
You
guys
gotta
asked me a
learn-
question?
You got to learn how to ride the bike before you race,
Yes.
okay? Because if you don't know how to ride the bike,
Oh, for the love
And
of
why-
God.
what are
you're
you doing
not going to
racing?
be able to race.
What are
I'm
you doing
telling you
racing?
right now. So use that, translate it into different aspects of life, and you'll see where you get. Before you know it, you're crossing that finish line, baby.
You winning.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, what, you want us to ask you a question?
One each.
What?
You guys are complaining. Let's see what you come up with.
I can't come up with
I
anything.
don't think I can.
I don't have a
come up
laptop
with
in front of me.
These questions.
You can use mine.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, it's like
See?
Touche.
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 But that's what you're here for.
Yeah.
That's what you were here for, to deliver the questions, and you delivered them.
3
Thank
out
you.
of 4 ain't bad.
Thank you for
That was
that.
4 out of 4.
We'll give you 5 out of 4 because you asked the same question twice.
That's what I'm saying. 3 for 4.
You're batting 800 right now. You're good.
Yeah,
That's
you're
a
actually,
good
yeah,
question.
yeah. Actually, your batting average is
Off the charts.
amazing.
If
You
we
would
had
go-
to, if you had to shoot a free throw with that
I
percentage,
practice.
I'd bet it.
Yeah, you're going straight to the Hall of Fame,
Yeah.
like first ballot.
I warmed up.
First ballot.
I stretched.
Stretch the
I was
question.
ready to perform.
I was ready to
Yep.
perform.
She was ready to give the questions or ask the questions, and we gave the answers. So,
Or trying to give it.
all right, guys, that's going to be the end of our relationship advice segment, bonus segment.
Are you gonna do this sporadically, or are you gonna?
Just when Patticus.
We'll see. Depending on
We're gonna check
yeah.
on Pat.
Yeah. Depending on what Pat's
How you doing,
relationship life is, will determine if we need to give some advice.
Yeah.
Because what it may be
We didn't even
is
know
that
we might
this
need
advice
advice.
may be geared all to Patticus, but
Yeah, I'm
in a
really-
weird,
I'm
like,
taking all of this.
yeah. Like, I'm not telling him, but he's kind of like getting it, you know?
I
What I
have a
mean?
funny question. Just take a wild guess where Chris and I met. I don't think he knows.
At a Rick James concert.
Well, hold on.
Just kidding.
Let me describe the place
Okay, yeah.
first. Okay. It's a place where people take off their clothes. People buy things. There's monetary transactions going
This is
on.
so
A
good.
little bit of Texas. I'm scared.
No, that's your first guess. Number 2.
I'm just kidding.
What else? What else happened
Is it a strip
there?
club?
There's a lot of intermingling of people.
Is there a strip
Yeah.
club?
Fuck yeah.
That's the perception I wanted it to
What?
be. A strip club. But it wasn't. It was
In a
Forever
past
21.
life.
Oh, God.
What's up, Blake?
It was the retail strip club of retail. It was
People
a strip
take their
club.
clothes off.
Well,
True.
think about it. When you go to
Yeah.
retail to
Try-
Forever
you gotta
21,
Try on some
you
clothes.
What?
gotta
Strip
take your
club.
clothes off because you're gonna fucking put some shit on to
You're
try it
thinking about
on.
deeper meanings.
Yeah, bro. You see that monetary
We're
transactions?
just fuck here.
Yep.
I was thinking hookers.
No, you see, we
Strippers.
don't like to
I'm
dabble
kinda
on
flattered.
that. But
I'm
yeah.
nice.
Anyway, that's where I
But
met.
I was bummed.
That's where I met Lena.
Wait, did you tell him?
Yeah, Forever 21.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear.
Yeah, a lot of relationships were formed at that place. If
Don't
you think
even
about
start
it.
with me.
No, it's true.
I know it's a lot because there were so many people.
Dude, everybody there was like, just like, all right, who am I
Did
going
you
to be
work there
with?
or what?
Yeah, I
Oh.
worked the stock.
He was
She worked on like floor.
It was lead and
But,
whatnot.
Yeah,
But
bro.
on the floor, like, because they had a stock lead, but I didn't do stock lead. So I met him because. And for a long time, Derek, his best friend, convinced me he went to NMSU.
I was living a lie.
No, he
Yeah.
didn't. He
Sir.
just set it up so that way, like, nobody would fuck with him. Like, nah, I got school. Like, nah, I gotta go away to NMSU. You know what I mean? Like, he was smart. So one day I hit him up.
Playaways.
That's how you're supposed to
Shout out
Playaways.
Derek. I said, yo, like,
Shout out to her.
you
Shout
got
out Derek.
showers and shit. Like, you down? You want to stay? Like, help clean this shit up? And he's like, no, like, I gotta go to NMSU. Then I get with this dude, and Chris is like, he doesn't go to NMSU. Like,
No.
and I hit him up again another time.
Smart.
He wants some
Smart.
extra
Nope.
hours. I know you don't go to NMSU now. And he just looked at me, and he cracks up. He's like, I'm sorry, Lynn. I'm sorry. Like, no.
Nobody
I'm not gonna
likes
stay.
nobody likes
I
to
was
work
like, okay.
extra if they don't
Yeah.
if they ain't got to.
Don't ask me to do
Yeah.
that.
Come on, I'm trying to go
Extra.
home.
Extra.
Yeah. What is
Extra.
You want me to do? Wait, are you talking about the gum?
Do you pay extra money?
What? Extra what? Yeah, no, hell no.
That shit was cool, huh?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that was a relationship segment, like a relationship advice segment. Like I said, if you listen to this, then God bless. All right, we are out. Good night.